Which is why we push people off a cliff.
We are going to start with the refresh. So on tonight's episode of D and Dizzle, that's trademarked, by the way. I've already submitted the patent.
You will fucking not.
D and Dizzle. It's the title of the streams from now on. It's just D and Dizzle.
Dungeons and Dizzle.
Yeah.
Dizzles and Dazzles.
No, it's Dungeons and Dizzling. That's what it is.
Oh, Christ.
D and Dizzle. Hang on a second, wait a minute.
Ooh.
See, D and Dizzle, look at that, it's so perfect. Welcome to tonight's episode of D and Dizzle. D and Dizzle, we like to get jizzle.
The resident Kit Kat treater.
Alright. Alright, so, last session, we, I actually don't remember what was the start of last session, what was the beginning of, what was the end of last, well, I mean, I remember what the end was, I don't remember what the beginning point was. All I remember is,
murdering a T-Rex.
Fought a T-Rex.
I mean, like, yeah, you guys, like, woke up, found Ash Grove, the friendly neighborhood fake tiger, who Blast is relatively convinced that, well, that he's hiding the tiger instead of just being the tiger. You guys traveled a fair whack. You didn't encounter very much throughout the time. You reached quite a long river that had, like, banky bits and rocky bits, and it was just a huge body of water, but it was quite slow moving, but there was still a current. To which across the river, as you guys reached the end of it, you found you saw what you all thought to be a T-Rex, but upon further inspection, was in fact a zombie.
A Zombirex.
Tyrannosaurus. Zombirex. Which decided it would spew zombies as well. Valiantly, it rolled a nat 1. And couldn't gorge any more zombies, and that way, when it died, it wouldn't roll any more. And so it didn't explode into any. So you pretty much killed it and just got a bunch of XP. Good on you.
We didn't die!
Thank
at
you,
the
Arm
good
Jesus.
point of Charita healing Ush, so that he was able to get a how do you want to do this. You guys traveled on to Kurasabal, to where you guys walked up some very steep stone steps. Charita, you were completely fine. Blast and Ash Grove just sort of crawled up the side. And then, well...
Yeah, we didn't die.
The boot of holding is typing. Man, I'm glad this guy doesn't sweat. Ain't that the truth? So yeah, so Charita, Blast, and Ash Grove suffered nothing throughout the first climb of the stone steps. Ush and Impact, however, you both suffered a level of exhaustion. Which was quite funny because it was an athletics check. Ush, I expected you to pass.
Glad to disappoint you.
And then you guys were jumping across a few gaps in bridges, to which Ush, I believe you passed, but no, Ush, you failed. I remember.
Yep.
Ush, Impact, and Charita all failed. You received 2 levels of exhaustion each. Charita received 1. And then you guys were walking across a bridge that had several different weak points you had to spot to see, to which you all failed and all received an additional point of exhaustion, thus leaving Ush and Impact with 3 and Charita with 2. And then you guys found some Arakocras, and they were like, "Howdy, y'all," and you were like, "Never." And they were like, "He dead." Which I believe you gave a few insight checks, none of which came to fruition. But you are now standing in front of what is bird nest for 400.
Excellent.
Some random bird's home.
It's quite literally just some random bird person's home. Also, in your journals, if not already displayed on the screen when you opened it, should have been an Aarakocra. That is what you've been seen flying and leaping off the edges of this wonderful cliffed plateau city of Kursbal.
Oh.
Ew. It's pretty.
It's big bird.
You guys can just basically journey up further.
Sure.
This is relatively stone, the rest of it. It's fairly, like, embedded within the wall of the carved rock. So this won't require any checks, however you do all have, or the three of you do have levels of exhaustion. So you can discuss amongst yourselves what you're going to do while I close the door.
Oh, excellent.
Also, I missed all of that. He turned into a
we should-
robot.
A little bit. I think we should just proceed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards, where our robot companion and our valiant lizard man can possibly die of exhaustion.
Pass the
Yeah.
fuck out.
And then we'll roll you off the side to see if he's
Look
flat.
at fuck that.
Ah!
Alright, so I am back. What is it that was agreed upon and or discussed?
We
Onwards
proceed.
and upwards.
Onwards and upwards. Alright,
Yeet.
if
Also, can we get some visual representation here?
some visual representation, you have a handout.
Curse them all.
I can't put it on the map, sadly, because of dynamic lighting, and
That is right. Yo, I'd forgotten
Yeah.
about that. Cheers.
Yep. Two.
it carves it up. But you have the player's handout for Cursor, and that should show you the visual representation.
That's
Yep.
right. 'Cause there.
You're currently at about the third house along.
Aw. Alright.
So you said we have 3 points of exhaustion?
Yes, Ush and Impact have 3 points of exhaustion.
I thought they-
Charita has 2.
Gross. No,
And
didn't we
then-
only have 2?
Nope. It was
Yeah, I
three.
feel like
No, you guys got 3 because you guys failed to climb the stone steps, failed to jump across the gap because you had disadvantage, and then failed to spot out the holes and fall in, even though you guys were tied together.
this is where we all die.
Dang.
So yeah,
Disadvantage.
yeah.
Attack rolls and saving throws. I'm just gonna click
yeah.
disadvantage. So
Your speed is also halved.
Yes, speed is also half.
You're a slow boy.
I am a
Yes,
slow boy.
you guys are a slow boy. Hang on, wait a minute. What hand did I give you guys? You guys can only see the wall of buildings, can't you? You can't actually see any of the map-based things.
Yeah,
Correct.
pretty much.
Mhm.
Alright, good. I'm looking at the handout as well. I'm like, good, I didn't hand out the wrong thing. And you got the cool, nice handout that shows like this aesthetic, stylish.
Yeah, the pretty one.
Yeah,
It's
props to the
graphic
artist.
art.
Alright, so yeah, you guys are about to the third one. If you keep going, yeah, onwards and upwards, you'd find even more dwellings.
Onwards and upwards.
I know, no, as we
Let's-
go.
let's-
Is
Have
this
a
in
go.
form of like main building, like a town hall type thing?
From what you could tell from the ground, as well as like you walking up to it now, doesn't appear to be a town hall. But there's definitely some big ass buildings. Now that you thought they were just sort of like smaller buildings, you know, like you thought these dwellings, like on the walls, were like not very large, but now that you're getting into them, they're about the size of a regular single to 2-story house, basically.
Yeah.
As well as some of these buildings that are higher up are massive. So, you know, they don't seem to be town halls. The buildings just seem to get bigger as you go up.
Lego.
Yeah, the more you guys sort of walk up, you know, Aarakocra, right? Yeah, like they're flying in, you know, they're like saying "excuse me" if they like cut you off, and then they sort of like walk in. bit of thing. Generally, they're not really taking any notice of you particularly much. They're just going on about their business, and just, you know, doing their own thing, really.
Hmm.
Where are you guys going? Flush, what are you guys doing?
Gonna continue to keep going until we find someone who can tell us more about Nefer, I guess.
Yeah, I want to find one of those
General
hierarchy
consensus?
looking houses so that way we can see if there's anyone in charge around here.
One of the dwelling? Okay. Alright. So yeah, you guys sort of walk. You walk past a few dwellings. You get past one, and as you sort of get past one, like a spearhead pokes out from the door and sort of juts in your way.
Is this someone pointing a spear at us, or is it just...
It's in front of you, blocking your path. You'd have to walk precariously near the edge of this wooden platform.
Wait,
Absolutely
Can I just walk under it?
I am so small, I could definitely walk under it.
Blast and Charita, you probably would Blast, definitely. Charita, you'd like just fall under it. Like it's about 2 inches above your head, but you'd be able to like walk full stand under it.
Oh my
everyone,
god,
everyone else, it's about across your chest.
I don't even notice it.
Like, are we being stopped? Is that what's happening?
Wasn't wrong.
The spear is protruding from the cloth covering the doorway to this dwelling.
I mean, after having stopped in front of it for a couple seconds, is the spear just being held there?
It would appear so. It hasn't moved at all, and nor has anyone revealed themselves from the cloth.
Sort of knock next to the cloth. Hello?
What are you doing here?
Well, we've...
That's a good question.
Yep.
Looking for Birdman.
Yeah, we saved someone from a tower. He said he was going to be coming back here.
You don't look like people who save anyone.
Well, we did.
He sort of like he spits like on the ground as he opens the cloth, and you just see this like hunched over greenish colored like plucked feathers at certain points, holding himself up with a cane, spear in the other hand, like pointed out directly, and he's got like a large gash along his left eye that sort of like made it so that his eye is no longer a functioning eyeball anymore. He now looks only with the right one. That's the only eyeball that moves. Like his beak looks chipped. He's very ragged.
What are you after here?
Apple send him?
And he sort of like leans down and he just gets right in your face and he's just like,
See no.
Wow. Ah.
We're
Hi,
looking,
Charita.
we're looking for Nefer. Nefer.
Nephra's a prince and a fool.
and he throws the the cloth curtain across and just walks back into his dwelling.
Bye.
What a dick. I
Wait,
mean,
what
sorry,
did you say?
what up, dick?
Yeah, he's a real
Thank
shit
you,
cunt.
I Tyrant Games, with a raiding party of 6 people.
Oh, heck! Hi, Tyrant. Thank you. Hi, guys.
Heckin' bamboozled.
You're freaking me out here. Be prepared for quite the adventure of stupidity. It's gonna be great.
It would be absolutely wonderful.
If you'd like to explain what's happening, Marshall, so people can catch up, maybe?
That's true. Just a summary. It is Tomb of Annihilation. We have a great party of 5 people. Of 5 people. I had to count that. 6 including myself, the DM. And they're currently reaching on Cursor Ball in Arakocra City, where they've just discovered an old very rugged-looking Aarakocra man with quite small feathers. So he closes the curtain and he pulls himself in.
Well, look at him.
Nice. He's in the same boat as us with Curse the Ball.
Oh damn.
So what did the dude actually say? I missed it slightly.
What's this? What is he even actually saying?
No,
said
what
that-
did the dude say? Like the Aarakocra dude that just stopped us.
He said that Nefer is a prince and a fool, and then he just shut the curtains on us.
Yep, he just pulled the curtain across and he just walked.
Oh,
back.
I thought he called me a fool.
No, he
I
said
was just gonna
Nefer
take
is a
it.
prince and a fool.
I wish
Can we steal his door and run away?
You gonna steal the old guy's door? It's a curtain cloth. You could try.
Exactly.
You are welcome to try.
Nah, I ain't tall enough.
I
3
continue.
foot nothing.
Nah, I'm happy to continue on my merry froggy way.
Your merry froggy away.
My merry froggy way.
All right, you guys sort of walk onwards and upwards. You keep going along dwellings, and as you do, the further up you go, the more murmuring you begin to hear throughout the dwellings and the people. It's not as if the eye has been put to you, but more so a feeling of conjecture of why are you up here, as opposed to you shouldn't be up here. Just why?
Just, why are you here? Stop it. Get some help.
Ah.
Stop
we
it.
wish to find Nefer.
Get some help.
Do not trust these birds.
Yeah.
As you guys saying this, the old one from behind with the green feathers goes.
And we don't like you either.
As he is now standing behind you, holding himself up with a cane.
Yeah. Nefer? We'll see Nefer?
Are you talking to the old man?
Yes.
Like I told you, Nefer's a prince and a fool.
Why?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
Look at us.
Yeah.
We live in crap.
Gross.
Absolutely. Disgusting. You're looking for someone who doesn't even exist.
Him.
Well, he's dead.
Wow.
I'm gonna incite him and see if he actually believes that.
You can roll me insight, absolutely.
Do it.
Everything at disadvantage anyway.
You do, because you have the thrill of exhaustion.
The thrill of exhaustion.
Alright, he's lying to you.
Wow.
He's lying to you. You definitely get a hint of not. You get a hint of just flat deception of that the guy is just outright lying to you, but it seems as if he's sort of been done badly himself, and it's as if he's trying to smear the name of Nefer as opposed to actually speaking the truth of it.
I don't care what he's done to you.
He's done nothing to me. It's what he'll do to you.
What?
Grandpa Crunkle. What's
Well, that's just for us to figure out, isn't it?
He bonks you on the head with the end of his spear.
He sure as shit does not.
No, not you, Blast.
He
Ah.
sure as shit does not.
Oh, I dare to lick it.
Nobody touches the valiant guide.
No one
Okay.
touches my guy.
I mean, you're free to react.
I whack it away with my spear.
You whack it away
And you
with.
slice the
with
grung
your
in
spear.
half.
As you do this immediately, just about 30 Aarakocra just peer from the edge of their dwellings, grasping their spears with both hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fine.
Impact, put the spear down.
Just don't touch us.
All of them look
Stop.
very burly,
Stop.
very,
Stop.
very strong.
I'm not in an aggravating like pose or anything. I've just whacked his spear away and I'll just put it back.
No,
into
yeah,
the place where I'm
that's
standing with it.
fine. They heard the clanking of spears and just immediately like straight to it. They're just straight on it.
This little 1'9" frog, just let me live.
There's no need to get violent with us. If you want us to leave, we'll just leave.
Wait, what?
Yeah, after we go up.
Is it to the old guy?
Yeah, it is.
He sort of just shrugs, you know, like waddles back to his own dwelling. You notice that his dwelling is a lot larger than everyone else's as well. You guys have reached a tower. Well, not a tower, but you've reached the end of all the dwellings. It's the thing right on the directly on the right hand side. There on the handout there. Oh, excuse me. And you notice that has like, it's got a pathway into it, and on the left hand side within it is a ladder that goes up to the next floor.
I take the ladder.
You aren't inside it.
I find the ladder. Just keep me.
We want up.
We want up.
Up.
So you walk in, and there's about 3 to 4 Aarakocras just standing there looking at you. They are female.
Are they in our way / going to stop us?
One of them standing in front of the ladder, not in like a defensive way. They just happen to be standing there. They immediately look at you. They all immediately just stare at you while you enter in this this smaller passageway.
Oh yeah, just kind of stroll up and just hello.
So as you walk in, you see a wash basin relatively in the center. And there appear to be like smaller vessels around of some kind of powder around this basin.
I play with the powder.
I mean, it's in vessels and is currently being handled by these Aarakocra. You're in the doorway. You aren't inside the room yet. They haven't graced you to let you inside the room yet.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So
We seek to go up.
one of the female Aarakocra says, "Well, then you'll have to wash."
What?
Okay.
And moves to the side and gestures to the bar. They're also they appear to be wearing not togas, but like similar style of fashion.
I dive right in.
Less university party attire.
I have no problems. Water is my friend.
You can't really dive in, just because they're all around it, and it'd be pretty hard for you to dive in, as well as they just in general are sort of like pulling you in, like towards it.
Wait, are they touching me?
No, they aren't touching you. They're sort of like pulling as in like they're directing you in. They're sort of like
Right,
pulling you
okay.
as a group into the room, not you as an individual.
You'd assume they live around here, they know.
Then let's wash ourselves.
Well, that's actually funny that you say that, because as they're letting through, they go, "Please, you first," as they like lean down and they bow to you, Charita.
What?
Now they have very large wings, and the wings almost go to full extension as they bow, and they all put like their hands like to their heart as they bow down with their wings fully extended.
Okay. I'm gonna be like standing in a little bewilderment because of the gigantic fucking.
they're not huge. They're human size. They're about
Yeah, but I'm
the
still
size.
3 foot. They're still going to be massive.
Yeah, you are still massive, and these wings are quite larging over you because they're reaching up. They're not just across, but up.
Ugh. That's so cool. Where do you want me to go?
Please, just take my hand and follow me. And
Okay.
she puts her hand out and pulls you towards. And as she pulls you towards, immediately 3 other female Aarakocras in these robes just immediately begin to undress you and start to take off your armor and your weaponry and other things like that.
Okay.
They were ready and waiting.
They don't get to the point of nothing. They leave like a fine underclothes on, essential to just undergarments basically. And then there's about 3 step-ups into this quite deep well basin. Like it's quite a big basin. And they just sort of gesture for you to just walk in.
Okay.
If you don't resist, then
Oh, I don't resist at all. This is just a fascinating thing.
then you walk in, you step in. The water is quite cool at first, but then your body warms to it and actually becomes quite soothing after the time climbing and etc.
It's nice.
They immediately pop open a lot of the vessels and just start picking between their 2 fingers, just like bits of the dust, and just sort of like throwing it and sprinkling it over you.
I'm a cake.
Don't get it.
You are a cake.
Careful with the frosting.
As they do this, they say, "Please, relax, prepare yourself." And they all step back, and as they step back, they
What?
bow again and place their wings go up in the air again with their hands on their chests. As they bow almost completely over too. By the way, like they're almost like touching the ground with their head. Obviously not because they can't physically do that, but you know what I mean. Like whilst bowing, they go pretty much as far down as possible. And you just start to hear like all in synchronization, just all in canon, just chanting.
This
Not-
doesn't sound good.
It doesn't
That's
seem
so
no.
creepy.
It's definitely not cultic. It's the chant itself is very harmonious. It's very soothing.
It sounds more cultural.
It definitely sounds as if it were a blessing rather than a curse.
No.
Upon them, monastic, exactly. Essentially, very spiritualist. They put their hands out again, like 2 female Aarakocras. Sort of like walk towards the 3 steps and put their hands out and go, "Please, if you would."
Okay.
And they take your hand and they walk you down the steps, and they gesture for another female Aarakocra in the corner to walk over, who then throws just wraps over you for you to dry, and they almost completely do it themselves. Like you don't even get time to think about like, oh, I'm gonna dry myself. They just are already doing it.
I don't know how I feel about other people having bathed me, but okay.
As they're drying Charita, this other one walks forward to you, Ush.
Uh-oh.
Goes,
Uh-oh.
"If you would," and then bows with the hand on the heart.
The robot voice.
Still watching kind of warily, but I'll approach slow and go to take the heavy-ass chest from my back and set it down so I don't have to lift it.
As you place the chest down, like 2 of the female Aarakocras like rush over to try and pick it up, and as they go, they're like, and then they just sort of let go of it and sort of step back and try and just pick it up. But then you're gestured to step into the bath again, or the basin, like Charita did.
I will do so cautiously, but Just watching very nervously at all of them.
Yeah, they bring you in. They take you, like, you know, they start to strip you down, pull the weaponry off you, and any armor that you're wearing, your shield as well. And they just sort of put it aside, like in a pile next to Charita's stuff. And then they just again, yeah, start throwing like the powders and dusts over you. If anyone looking at Charita, you would notice that now being dry and assumably redressing herself, she glistens.
Mm.
I'm sparkling.
She does in fact glisten from the numerous mineral-based powders that have been dusted onto her.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they pull you out, Oosh, and then they look at the other three of you and just sort of go, "You will be fine." And then they step aside and they point to the ladder.
I jump right up.
To essentially, they're familiar with grungs and their affinity with water, and what they can do to water, or still water anyway. They can look at you and clearly tell that they are wise enough to realize that you aren't exactly organic impact, as well as they look at the giant wolf spider and they're like, "Ooh."
That's right.
They see the giant wolf spider with a saddle on its back, and yeah, essentially.
It's like, alright, whatever.
Alright, excellent.
So yeah, you guys.
We continue up the ladder. I jump right up.
Yeah, so you guys jump up the ladder, and as you get up there, you reach the upper chamber, which contains a wooden case with shelves of candles and headscarves. As you get up there, there is a quite more feminine, curvaceous Aarakocra that appears to be a lot more. It appears to be a lot more, not a lot more, but it appears to be more mature than the rest of them. Definitely seems a lot older, as if the other ones that were downstairs or down the ladder on the first chamber were younger, as if they were handmaidens or something. Whereas she appears to be a bit older. She says, "Please, take a headscarf. Place it on your head. You have been blessed."
I mean, free stuff.
Sure.
I just take one straight up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they're very finely made silks.
How big are they?
Not particularly, but they're again a headscarf. So
Wrap it
like
around my whole body.
the lengths don't differ. Yeah, like you'd be able to, yeah, but it's not particularly thick. It appears to just be like a nicely kept cloth with gold embroidery.
Yeah. Oh, I'm keeping that.
Pretty.
At the east end of the chamber, there is like a 5-foot tall wooden statue with flowers and offering of food placed at its feet. I mean, pretty much everyone can tell your perception scores are well enough to tell that the statue is very clearly old, and it's worn almost smooth by thousands of hands brushing against it. So it's impossible to determine what it originally portrayed. It's almost become just like a clump of like deformed wood from how many times people have rubbed and changed just through like just through raw excuse me, just through raw touching, etc.
Reflecting upon my own monastic past.
You do reflect hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like hella nostalgic.
Alright.
As you guys sort of like walking past the statue, you notice two very young handmaidens walk up and immediately just clear the basin of the statue of its offerings, placing them in a basket, and then proceed to walk them outside of the chamber.
I immediately go to check out what this little basket is.
Woven basket from what appears to be like a straw or a thatch. It was fairly quick that they just sort of like brushed it into it, like they put it to the end of the statue, and they just sort of like pushed their whole forearm across just into the basket. Like a few leaves from flowers and like maybe a berry or two like dropped on the ground, and they didn't really seem to care, and they just sort of like walked off with it.
Huh. Alright. Never mind, don't care. Looking for big building.
Do you say this to anyone? No,
I'm using my own perception here.
Yeah, the larger elder woman. Now she doesn't seem old. She just seems much older than a lot of the female Aarakocras you've seen. She is still walking with you.
Who in charge?
Who is in charge, you ask? Why, of course, it is I.
And she does the bow and places the hand on her heart with her wings fully extending.
Ooh.
I bow.
She greatly appreciates it.
Good. Alright.
You can tell, very much so.
But whatever.
This is what she looks like.
Ashar. Oh, Ashara.
She's pretty.
She looking like a
Hella fine.
looking hella fine. I love them better.
Perhaps she's looking like a bird.
Like a bird. What a gorgeous bird. So in charge then. What's his name?
Nefer.
Yeah. Where Nefer?
You seek Nefer.
Yes.
I have not seen him in quite a while. I do believe he made it back to Kursabal, but as for where he is, I'm quite unsure. He did go missing about 10 months ago, but well, I'm not too sure since then.
Insight.
Roll
Is she
insight.
lying to me?
She is 100% truthful.
Oh.
Oh shit! All right, I like this. I like this person already.
Saying to her, he seems rather disliked, even hated by some.
He was a very stoic leader to our armies. However, as soon as Omu fell, he was almost hated by a lot of the more patriotic among our culture.
You failed as a warrior.
Nay,
Ush
for
now
he
hates
was almost the best. He was the
Almost?
best fighter we had. However, the soul monger was just far too powerful.
Hmm?
A sacred land was lost.
Oh.
A lot of Aarakocra blame him for that. He was too keen to enter battle, too keen to fight. He ignored what mattered most.
She begins to walk outside of the chamber and then along the wooden platform further. She's clearly going straight to the very large building.
And some
I
steep
get
as
them
fuck
follow?
stairs.
Yeah, I'm following that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys follow her.
I'm off to catch a tail feather.
As you guys are walking along, one of the Aarakocras sort of like pulls his head outside of outside of a window from one of the dwellings. Just sort of goes.
Evening, Madam Ashura. She goes, thank you, of course.
And she seems very. Her mind seems elsewhere at the moment. It seems as if that like had someone said something to her before you had arrived. She would have been a lot more joyous. To the side of being being spoken to by one of the Aarakocra in the group.
You guys walk on further until you reach what appears to be a very large building with, hang on, it's a very, very large building with a circular labyrinth symbol painted on the face of the building. However, that is it. Well, you see, you guys like see the edge of it, but you can't actually see it in full. You can't say you can't even see it in just its full completion of an art piece. You just see like an edge of it, as if the angle is too steep, as if the only way to actually view it would be from the air.
Naturally.
Makes sense. They fly.
Absolutely. She walks on in to the very large building, and as she walks in, just lines of Aarakocra just bow with their hands on their heart and their wings fully extended. And as they walk past, they're just like, they're just like, "Milady, yes, of course. She arrives," and they're all just sort of like,
What?
They're kneeling or bent over, etc., etc. As she walks along, she sort of huffs a little bit and just goes,
You may all rise, for I am not a god, nor am I royalty.
and like all the Aarakocra in the monastery just stand back up.
Okay. Does it look like there's any secret chambers? Like levers or anything like that? Oh boy. Oh heck. Okay, we actually have a map. Hell yeah.
Ooh, heck.
You do? That one's currently Firefinger.
Yep, I
That's-
recognize it.
I had to drag you guys across.
No.
Okay. So
Fly across the map to go back across the map.
it's loading a bit slow for even I.
This is a hefty space.
Alright, so I'm gonna drag you guys on here.
So she's not royalty, but she is actually in charge. Looks like at least.
She appears to be the leader.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Seeing as I cannot even construct a proper sentence, someone else should be the diplomat.
Sounds like a heckin' good plan there, buddy.
Does really does. I'm here to shoot things and be confused by everything.
Makes sense.
Are we... Which way is further into this building that we've just walked into?
Do you have a light?
Well,
Yeah.
I can make him a light.
I would say, like, do you have visions?
Mm-hmm.
like I can see, yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that wooden bit, what was it, front? The...
What wooden bit exactly?
Where Blast and Ashgrover stood.
Not where you guys just came from. That was the path along
Okay.
before you guys walked into this monastery.
Okay, cool beans.
Yes.
Okay, so up is further into the building.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it would appear so. Again, you're just gonna have to try. Yeah, again, she's just walking along.
And do we get our stuff back, or are we just in random robes
No, yeah,
and stuff?
again, yeah, you were like gestured up. I mean, it was just Ush and Charita that got.
Stripped and abused.
Unwrapped.
That's true.
I mean, it's understandable for Ush. He's a fucking savage.
I'm shiny now. Look, I glisten.
Yeah, so. So yeah, like as you guys like sort of walk into this main hall, you were delegated as a fairly impressive sight. The rafters of the ceiling are fully 60 feet above the floor, with the peak of a thatched roof that stands about 15 feet above that. The space is large enough that Aarakocra can fly inside it.
That's
Though they
cool.
seldom, for the sake of decorum, you can hear like little ushers talking about people who they feel as if there should be like a chandelier or just some paintings. To which they then, the Aarakocra that state this are immediately looked upon as if, the hell, it's a prayer hall, what are you doing? So... there is a secondary circular pattern on the floor at the base of the staircase. No one is stepping on this.
Okay.
Okay then.
I'm going to keep it that way. Yeah, not step on it myself.
Ashura walks and he goes, Fleef, please, guide them further. She then moves on past and walks along the wooden passage, or the wooden platform on the outside, and continues to walk onwards, not at all expecting you to follow. He bows with his hand on his chest, and then he rises back up and says, please, if you would follow me.
Okay.
And he walks up the steps. Which I assume everyone is following.
Yep.
I'm just taking everything in, very curious.
Pretty.
Alright. Everyone can just bunch up for me, not like on top of each other, just like...
Yeah.
There you go.
Makes
Hold the
it
nice
way
old
easier
fashioned
to
cue.
mass select tokens so that I can just immediately go. So I can immediately go BOOM!
Yeah.
Oh, good. We went up a floor.
As he walks past, he gets to this door here, gestures to it, and then says that this is the entryway to the shrine. This is the antechamber. Please, before entering, I would like you to prepare yourselves by washing yourselves in the scented oils materials.
Again.
If you would kindly read our scrolls and enlighten yourself to the way of air.
Oh yeah, Ush
Yeah.
can't wait to get up in them oils.
He stands past the door and blocking the way the rest of the way around, and then he just bows down with his wings extended.
Sure.
But I'm on it.
Oh, okay.
Do the things.
As you walk in, there is another Aarakocra standing there, and he's looking out the window.
Oh.
He's looking out the window. Did I do it? There it is. just sort of glancing on, and he turns to you and he goes, "Oh, thank heavens you've arrived." You immediately notice this. You immediately recognize this Aarakocra.
Ah,
He's in fact Nefer.
Ah,
Found him.
there you are.
Uh-oh.
Of
can't
course, it's
see
so
anything in the
wonderful that
hallway.
you came to Curse of Baal. I arrived 4 days ago. I was wondering when you would.
Never.
Yeah, it was quite the journey to get here. What with not flying and everything.
I'm sure it was. I had to walk most of the journey. My wings are beginning to heal, but they're less successful. And you can see that there are just dirtied, bloodied cloth wraps wrapping his wings. Not like together, separately, just sort of patching.
Just like he's bandaged up.
Yeah, his wings are bandaged. Everything else of him appears to be quite fine. He's just in robes. But his wings are quite bandaged and wrapped.
Well, I want to heal these wings. Your poor body cannot fly.
No, they are healed and he can fly, but he can't have like
He's
extended
bloodied.
travel.
No, that's fair.
Well, we're here. So what's the plan?
Time to party.
He did ask us to come here for a feast, did he not?
Oh, yes, for celebrations. Thrown in his honor.
I'm still asking. What's the plan?
No, we can't get in the room. Oh my god, it's a tiny room.
Do you say that to him? What is the plan?
Yes, I do. I
He turns to you and goes, "Plan? What plan?"
Oh,
Feast?
Oh, the feast, of course. Yes, the summoning ceremony.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
For
That starts in 3 days. I'm assuming you've talked to Asherah. Asherah is a great friend of mine. She housed me after the war.
Hmm.
You see, I'm not particularly liked in this community anymore. I've spent most of my time in the monastery. I pray most of the pain.
Yeah.
We do have someone that can heal by touch. That
Not-
interests you.
Not physical pain.
Ah.
A lot of my friends and brethren died that day. You see, us Aarakocra, we only send our men to war. We need homemakers. I lost a lot of good brothers that day.
Yes.
Oh.
Tragic losses.
Yes, it was a horrible, horrible war. The soulmonger is not to be tested.
Soulmonger?
Yes, the soulmonger in Omu.
Monster?
Just
Is
for
that- Is
sorry.
that not what you have been told?
No.
honey, you know
Kill
what
monster?
Soulmonger is.
The door. The door should be open. You know,
Which door?
as in light go through. What can you do that?
I'm confused which
This
door.
door.
What's
It's
happening?
open, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip ahead because she's not here right now.
Oh, is light actually not giving? Oh,
No, it's
right.
not.
No,
not
if you're
open.
standing
Yeah.
back where we were.
Yeah, of course.
couldn't
I've
see
now
anything.
just because for me, I see the global illuminate. Yeah, okay. Like for me, I see everybody's lighting, and so I assume that yes, this is fine. Let me just quickly. Boop. Alrighty, there you go.
There we go.
I
There you go.
I can see everyone's lighting, and so I just assumed that it was an open door. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys are now standing there. He's just told you of the soulmonger in Omu. Is there anything you plan to do?
How do we get
What
this?
can you tell us about this soulmonger?
It appears to be a very curse on death itself. From what us monks have worked out, it appears to be from a very dark force. One that should not be reckoned with. It prevents those from being brought back. Even the simplest, or even the most complex of resurrections, are always unsuccessful.
Hmm.
It is also cursed. Asherai is dying.
Oh.
She was brought back to life 3 years ago,
Oh.
before the Soulmonger rise. Upon its rising, she fell ill. Became horrid. Anemic. We all fear for her well-being.
And when we saw her before, did she look like that? Like, did she look sickly at all?
She looked perfectly normal to you, but you weren't able to tell her skin tone because of the covering of feathers.
Yeah.
True.
Unlike Sylvain, you weren't actually able to see any of the effects from the Soulmonger.
Okay. What about angry Nick old dude?
He just looked like crap in general.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, he looked more war torn than he did look particularly ill. Like he looked as if age and combat had gotten to him before any death curse had.
Alright, and how long ago did the Soulmonger actually arise? Like in game.
We are not quite sure. We dated it approximately to about 1 year and 4 months, but it's only what our records say after we were contacted by Omu.
Well, I don't have any more questions.
Where do
Not
we
that I can think
find?
of.
What was that?
Where do we find?
Do you find what?
Source of it.
I'm sorry, pardon?
Source. Where'd it come from?
The Soulmonger.
Mm.
It comes from Omu, the great city.
How get there?
Well, it's not exactly as simple as just getting there, but I'm sure I could assign you a guide, perhaps.
I rip the map out and just like put it in his face, just like wanting him to show me where the fuck it is.
We already have 2 guides.
I'm sorry I cannot tell you where it is, for I do not know. I've never seen a map as detailed as this. I couldn't even pinpoint it if I knew it.
A single tear drips from Blast's eye as he puts the map away.
I'm very sorry for any inconvenience that has caused to you. I do apologize.
Pull out my gun and put it to my head.
Please, that is very unnecessary. I don't feel that would accomplish anything.
Put a hand on Blast's hand, just like, no, just stop.
Going to commit suicide.
He reaches into a basket to the right hand side of him on the table, and he pulls out 3 scrolls and gestures for you all to read them.
Please, they'll
Read
cleanse
that
your mind. Once you've read them, bathe yourself and pray to the shrine. I'm assuming you will stay here for the next 2 days until the summoning ceremony begins.
What kind of summoning ceremony?
For
Sacrificing grunts.
Well, they
not
am.
exactly.
Not exactly.
For us, Arakocra, we have a way of... well... it's very particular... not particularly secretive, it's just not my information to give. I'm not actually allowed to tell anyone.
Huh.
Aww.
Very well.
But if that's the case, will we be allowed to stay for it?
Absolutely, just the participation you won't.
Okay.
You'll be able to watch and feast with us all, but the actual ceremony itself, you'll just have to be a bystander.
Fair enough, that's cool.
Yeah, he gestures to the multiple vessels of powders and liquids and
But I'm already
scents and petals and all sorts of aroma-based things.
You better believe I start eating them petals.
I'm gonna be the prettiest robot.
You eat a few petals and then you begin to do this, and Nefer sort of like looks at you like, do you mind?
while staring him right in the eye, I take one more little like mouthful, very slowly.
He sort of like sighs,
And it's just like, I recommend watching him in the shrine.
Oh god.
I got it.
We are very monastic people. You disrespect the altar. You've disrespected all of Kursabal.
Oops.
I will make sure he doesn't touch anything.
We'll find you a leash.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need a leash for me.
All those toddler leashes.
I'm like the most dangerous pet that happens to be able to use guns.
Oh man, I really want to boob you.
You're gonna boot me and then terrify yourself and jump off a cliff.
Yeah, it's cool. If I remember, I'll cast Featherfall.
Ah, fuck that! You climb back up.
So what is actually on the scrolls, or is it just?
it's actually not in common.
Oh, of course. Yes, I am reading this scroll. Hmm.
It's in Orin, actually.
Alright.
can't-
No, I can't read that.
I
can't read
stare.
Nah.
Just look at it and go, I can't actually read this. You wanna teach me?
Never read it to us. No, please don't.
Ush will literally stare at this like a child who's pretending to understand something he knows is completely fucking foreign.
Doing like the one hand on your chin while you're kind of like doing the little head nod, like you understand, but really you don't.
Like patting your head and rubbing your stomach.
Roll me performance, please. Oosh.
At
At
Sadly, I'm gonna
disadvantage
say at
because
Disadvantage because of exhaustion. Yes. You're right.
I'm way too tired to do this right.
You look less like a child who's pretending to read, and more like a child who has difficulty reading.
I can accept this.
To you, though, the response of Nefer, you assume would be the exact same either way.
I mean, I've already eaten my piece of paper.
He did.
Hang on. What language did you say it was in?
Orin.
I can read that.
No.
Oh.
You can.
Yeah, Orin is a form of primordial. I know primordial. Primordial covers Aquan, Orin, Ignan, and Terran.
This is true.
Oh.
Very cool.
If were you handed a scroll?
No,
Or are
I'm
you still a spider?
I probably wasn't given shit.
No, you were a spider, so you were not. Again, everybody hasn't actually been talking to you. They've just been assuming that you are the mount of the group.
I did at one point ask who he was and got Ash Grove out of him.
So he gestures to the end of the hall, or the end of the room, to the door, where the shrine very clearly is. The door is closed. And he asks that only one pray at a time.
Sure, I will go first.
Probably good
Alright.
Mr.
You
Experience.
walk in there, just pull yourself on through, because I'm not going to delete the door for it, or move the door for it each time someone needs to walk in.
I like these names sits under the door.
Impact
Impact the door.
Real impact on the door.
Impact font.
Charges set.
So, as you walk in, a
More or-
life-sized wooden statue of a noble tabaxi stands against the far wall, draped in flowers, beads, and wreathed in incense smoke. Unlike a lot of the other statues you've seen, this one is in excellent condition,
I'm sure she.
though it is still very old.
Okay. I say a short prayer to myself and leave the room.
Alright, roll me a religion.
Disadvantage, oh boy. Oh, come on!
You struggle to bring a prayer to yourself, but you mutter a few words. And you feel fairly happy with yourself, as if you've stated it correctly. And then you leave.
The one thing you're good at. No, don't let the frog in there.
If anyone else is going to pray,
Last
Oh,
don't
God.
touch anything.
Blast opens
Blast
the door
door.
and it's just like hanging in there. Blast, what are you doing?
I also give a small prayer. Mostly for the cast members that are still being essentially slaves in my old tribe.
Roll me a religion.
I'm gonna suck.
You're like, oh my god,
Speaking in grung.
You know, you're just like, yeah, you're muttering all these really long, multi-syllable words.
Multi-syllable words.
You appear to only achieve through the fact that it is your native tongue. And you feel fairly rejuvenated. You feel more in touch with your grung self.
Yeah.
Nefer looks at anyone else.
Please, our shrine is not just devoted to one, but to all of every walks of life.
Oh.
So, as soon as Ush is alone in the shrine, he's sitting there thinking to himself deeply, but he doesn't kneel. But probably takes a little bit longer than Blaster Impact, as he actually stands there and just taking deep breaths and focusing his own mind on the old warrior of his past tribes of Kartosk, and probably saying a prayer to Silithus as well.
Alright, roll me a religion. Oh, obviously a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a prayer. I reckon it's pretty good. And you are free to leave at any point.
Do not have spirits to pray to a traitor.
Alright, let's go in and have a look at one. Ooh.
Alright, you walk on in.
I just kind of want to like take in the room, take in like the culture that they have, the religious experience that they're wanting to emphasize for everybody, just to get an idea of what they do. I'm not going to say a prayer.
You take a big old sniff. You're like, you're like all the incense and everything just fills your nose. You feel very rejuvenated. Please roll me a religion check.
And then I'm higher than life.
If you were to breathe
disadvantage.
blast breath right now, you'd get the same result because he ate most of the flowers.
Of course.
That is not a disadvantage.
But I am at disadvantage.
You only have 2.
On ability checks.
I may have my.
I can roll it again at normal if you want.
No, I mean that's fine. I may have my my points of exhaustion wrapped around the wrong way.
1 is disadvantage on ability checks.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm thinking 3. Excellent. Okay, so, Charita, you are the only one who has noticed this.
Uh-huh.
However, you notice that the statue is very clearly, it's very clearly betraying Ubtao.
Can I spell that? Thank you. Sent to Tabaxi's.
And they appear to be in tabaxi form.
I don't actually know what that is.
As you leave the shrine area, you're immediately walked out of the room where again Nephra staying there. If you're going to stay for the next few days, we will be able to house you here. We do have beds. And you do all look very tired.
No.
Too many stairs.
Yes.
Yes, there are a lot of steps. It wasn't exactly a city designed for walking men, but instead for creatures of the sky.
Could we stay until the feast?
What else is there to do around here, though?
Oh. I come up, pull a little bullet out of my baggie and show him, and I. well that.
Well, I'm not quite sure exactly. That
Material?
would be a question directed to someone of a higher intellect than I when it came to material goods.
Oh. Another froggy tear. Running out of bullets, man.
Now, please, if you would, follow me.
Okay.
Okay.
Follow.
We merge to make Voltron.
Oh no.
Converge. Whoa.
Oh no, we are one.
Oh, we are many.
And he's
We
sort
are
of gonna walk
Legion.
the mighty side down the steps, and he gestures to this doorway here.
Doot,
says
doot, doot,
that,
doot, doot, doot.
there are 3 beds here.
That works. Only 3 of us sleep.
I don't require a bed.
Oh
at
wait,
all.
Ashford. No.
Water?
You require water.
Mhm.
I will have someone fetch it for you. Bring it immediately.
Thank you.
No.
Got in a little bit. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
he-
where's
he-
Impact going?
He opens all the doors.
Where's Impact
allowing-
going? I follow Impact.
Please. Where are you going, Impact?
I don't even need a room, so I could just stay in this little nook. No, I'll actually get in one of the rooms. This first one here.
Alright. I wait for my little bucket of water, and I'm gonna place it in the corner of the room, staying near Impact.
Yeah, and Arakok just sort of like flies in, and you hear the flapping of the wings as they land and hand you a bucket filled with water.
Thank you.
And then immediately just pick up flight again and fly off.
I bathe in my bucket.
Before taking a room, I'm gonna actually turn to Nefa. I want to know more of this lost city.
City of Ohm.
Yes.
If you must. Those questions are far better directed to someone else, not to me. I wish not to go back to that dark place, both physically and in my mind.
Where can we find someone to talk to about it?
Asherah. She will be your best bet.
Would we be able to talk to her? Maybe not today, but tomorrow.
She will most likely be of service tomorrow, absolutely. However, in order for you to stay here free of charge, we will require errands done only around the city.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine.
Greatly appreciated.
Okay.
As he says this, and he flies up the
Yeah.
stairs and then lands like somewhere out of sight.
See ya.
Boys, bitch.
Okay. I am the resty boy. I'm just taking a sleep in my my bucket.
Sit on the actual bed. Is it like afternoon, evening?
It's about 3, 4, leading on to evening.
Can I sleep on someone's floor?
It's definitely
Guys?
way too early to have a long rest.
Hello.
You guys only too recently.
Come on, get in
Let's
there.
go do some chores, boys. Woo! I'm gonna be like, now you need to do this. And
Oh,
off
yeah,
heavy
like,
lifting. I'm fucked.
Let's find something to do until it's actually a reasonable time to go have a long rest.
Or we could go explore. No, wait, that requires going down the hill. You guys will die.
Yeah, nah.
Now, fuck it, I'm going to bed.
I love lag.
If you guys want to do stuff, you can. You guys literally just want to wait around until you can have a long rest. You are perfectly able to do this as well.
Well,
Okay.
don't you guys have things you can craft and do?
Yeah,
And do
you
it
know, I'm
back.
gonna spend this time working on my little drafts for the Writer Palash.
Alrighty. Roll me a Tinker's Tools Wisdom.
Wisdom, please don't roll like ass. Oh yeah!
I'd like to do some progress on a potion of healing. With my
Roll me
herbalism kit.
Oh, yeah, roll me the herbalism, sorry. Mark down a success. Just,
Whoops.
Woohoo! That's 5 successes.
that is not a success. You're stumped for a good bit. You're very stumped at And what exactly to do? You try to recall a lot of your tutelage, but you're just way too exhausted
Yeah.
to like really focus and keep your mind on it.
No.
Cool. I'm just gonna be like, well, that failed. Never mind.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna wait. So yeah, are you guys waiting or are you guys choosing? It's up to you.
I'm just gonna wait.
I'll
They're
choose
exhausted.
a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, wait.
No, I am curious of the lizard man, so I will follow him around.
Can always just have some of you wait and then some of you chores. Does not matter. While you guys discuss this, I'm getting a drink because I am thirsty from all this damning.
Okay.
You're the thirsty boy. Okay.
But we just made the decision.
Yeah.
Nope,
yeah,
he's
fair enough.
leaving.
Sorry if this is really like slow paced for everyone in the stream. I mean, normally we're kicking ass by this point, but we just decided to go explore this big tower of really boring old
Big bad
birdie
people.
people. Yeah, of which if I shoot, everyone will be unhappy with me. That's how the T-Rex incident happened. I shot it. No one was happy with me.
No.
I was.
Welcome.
I'm doing chores and watching everyone and curious about wings between the birds and the terror folk, getting ideas.
Yeah.
Alright, so before you guys head out to do your chores or waiting until you rest, now is a great time to have a break because I also need to go to a certain little boy's room.
What?
So yeah, you guys can feel free to do it.
Okay, I guess intermission for now.
Yeah, I'm
for like
listening to
5
I
minutes.
need to.
Like 2 minutes, I guess. Thank you for being the intermission music, Josh.
Wait, we have intermission music.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Wait a minute. I got.
Oh no, she's gonna do it again.
He's gonna come in here blasting techno now. Just
No, I know exactly what he's doing. God damn it!
There's our.
Dokie. Yeah, but how you guys going in the chat? No one has actually spoken because I get it's D&D. Don't want to interrupt or anything. But feel free to talk. 'Cause intermission. Also, I'm happy to multitask.
The watching now just went down by 2 people. I blame Marshall for going on break.
Yeah, curse you, Marshall. It's all your fault.
It's his fault. Entirely.
Worst GM.
I love how the first fallout is that Ush hates Nefa because he failed his word.
God damn it. Marshall, why are you like this? God damn it, Doki Doki. So catchy though.
Oh no. She's completing the pentagram.
No, no, stop.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't know.
Now Zinch, the great demon god from wherever comes out. No!
Oh god, no.
Don't you dare do that. We don't need no Warhammer demons in no D&D.
Nah, get those Warhammer demons in here.
You can't even
Damn
roll
it.
like
Pink horrors!
You can't climb stairs. How can we defeat it?
yeah.
Nah, it's fine. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Can't even...
I
We
can't heal
fall.
everything.
Yeah, you can. It'll be fine.
Only heal the frog, the one with the gun.
Yeah.
Ah, screw that guy.
What? But I'm like, I'm one of our 2 nukers.
Ah, that's fine. This is fine.
It's not his choice.
Let the frog die.
Oh,
Has he put that on repeat?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's annoying.
God fucking damn it.
No, just get rid of it.
Kill it.
Oh,
Welcome back, GM. We lost
Alright,
the
the
people.
fact that you... The fact that you actually did lose me means this is 38 feet, but... You can jump into like 10 or 11 every now and again. It drops to 8 on average, down to 7 every now and again. Alright,
Alright.
get out of here.
Get the fuck out of my channel. See y'all.
Now it's just singing Doki Doki to itself.
Because it loves itself.
Alright. Back on track.
Did you drag it out of the channel instead of just telling it to stop?
You fuck.
No.
Yes.
Trouble.
Let's just continue.
Did you actually notice, Jesse, as well, that you have an additional follow?
Oh, I have a 25th follower. Thank you. I'm not sure who that was, but thank you. It doesn't notify me.
It was iTyrant Games.
Ah,
The guy from before, he actually followed a while ago. I noticed it, I just wasn't going to stop to say anything.
that's right.
Because we were in the midst of excellent
You should have
story.
left your custom thank you message that you're pretending to be a bot with.
Until we actually get a bot.
Yeah.
I am Roboto.
Thank you, Mr. Roboto. Please continue with your excellent story.
That does remind me. But yes, so you guys are doing your long rest, etc.
Oh.
Ush and someone else. Who else
Well,
was going to do
Impact.
chores?
Oh,
So,
not non-chores.
no. So is it just Ush that's doing chores?
Hey, I'm helping.
Oh, you're helping as well. Okay, this is excellent.
I'm curious of the big lizard. I'm following him for a while.
I don't want to go anywhere near those stairs.
Which stairs don't you want to go
Any
near?
of them.
Any of them?
He's never
He
leaving.
doesn't want to see
Yes.
any steps right now.
Phobia of stairs after that mountain climb.
Which
He
ones?
thought
Yes.
his monk training was done before.
You know, I can agree with you there. Almost wholeheartedly. I can understand why you would have a fear of stairs now. Make sure you put that on the character sheet that your alignment is now chaotic anti-stair.
Doing it.
Neutral good. Psh. Chaotic.
Anti-stare. Not to be confused with staring at someone. No, it's the actual stare itself.
Anti-stare. There you go. Chaotic anti-stare.
Damn it.
Done.
Alright. Let's do our chores, Oosh.
Alright, so you're gonna go
Kind of chores,
onwards
huh?
to do your chores. Where exactly are you heading to do said chores?
They're going to find
Finding
an
the
adult.
nearest Aarakocra and asking them where do chores.
There are a few Aarakocra in the very clear and open eatery. Bratika.
Yeah.
He sees both of you sort of sprint at him, and he's just like, "Oh God, oh God, what do you want?"
Charles!
There's daylight still.
You want chores?
Yes!
All right. And he goes, "Excuse me for a moment."
You see
And he
Blase.
walks-
excited look on his face with a mouth wide open, little teeth showing and everything. Wide
He walks and just launches himself into the air, flies
Just-
up to somewhere you can't see,
Fuck this, I'm out.
and then flies back down and lands with 2 buckets and sponges.
Aww.
If you're really interested in doing chores, which I doubt you actually are, you just want to get here for free, you can scrub these floors.
Yes.
And he hands a bucket to each of you. Or to
Alright.
both of you, technically.
Alright, I take my bucket. Does it give me a sponge?
Sponge is in the bucket.
Alright, I take I
Of-
take the sponge and I strap it around my waist and I start sliding along the floors.
Okay. Roll me an acrobatics.
Heck yeah! Heck yeah!
You do a few pirouettes. You get spinny. Well, you just like straight
Disney on
across. It is
clean
like Disney on Ice, yet
Yeah.
grung and sponge.
grung and sponge.
Grunge.
Grung and sponge grunge, as it's known. He is a garage band. Yeah, you sort of go around. As you sort of like whip forward, and on your way back, you're immediately like you immediately feel your back has pressure, and what felt like movement before is now completely still, as this Aarakocran monk has placed his feet on top of you, or one of his foot on top of you, to stop you moving. He goes, "I want you to scrub that," and he points to the symbol on the ground.
Okay. I just start doing the same thing to it.
No.
Yeah, he picks you up and rips the sponge off you.
Fuck.
Just
Buddy,
says,
no.
and just says, "With your hands,
Oh. Okay.
order is very well appreciated here,
Oh, okay.
not chaos."
Oh no, I'm chaotic good.
He then walks back into the eatery.
Okay, after the grunge on ice, yeah, okay, I
And he closes the door behind him.
continue with the sponging.
Alright, you guys sponge for a bit.
Yes.
You clean it. You get it very nice and shiny. Note that it's carved in wood, but the actual base of it appears to be like it's a base plate of what appears to be some type of metal. You're not too sure what it is.
You spec and cleaned it quite well.
I do. Does it appear to have any little secret little panels on it or anything?
Nope.
Damn it.
Nope, it's a symbol. It's a circle on the ground.
Damn it.
Oh boy.
Ush is just quizzically watching every Aarakocra that flies by.
One of them sort of like looks at you as if like, why is he just staring at me? He has a bucket and a sponge.
I am clearly having the time of my life because I've been given a bucket of fucking water.
You're playing with it. You're splashing it around. You're as you clean like the metal on the ground. Like you're having a ball.
I'm having a great time.
The rest of you that were waiting,
He.
it's about 6. All of the Aarakocra come down into the kitchen area. All 6 of them,
Oh boy.
including Nefer as well. Again, the door is shut behind them. And you may all have a long rest.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Sprint back to my bucket.
Jump into your buckets.
Yeah, everybody gets a long rest. You mark it down on your sheets. Well, I mean, you don't really mark down. You have a long rest. You can reset everything.
No longer fucking
I
exhausted.
don't think I
Well,
am.
Ocean
No.
Impact.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
are
was about to
down by
say
one.
it's
Yeah.
one level.
You are level 2 exhaustion. Charita, you are level 1.
Yay!
I am level none because I don't have none.
Yes. Heckin' sleep.
Wait, because we're sleeping again. Oh, net 20, baby.
What?
For my drafting.
Drafting.
Right.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right, I'm up to 7. Holy hell, it's a lot of successes I need.
I mean, you're literally trying to combine
I know.
weapons.
But I'm going pretty well. I'm going well.
It ain't that easy.
I know, it's
For
pretty
someone
hard.
who's never done it before.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly. Hardest part is finding the materials to make it.
This is true. This is true. All
Right,
right,
so-
you guys awaken from wherever you were sleeping
My orange water.
and you're resting.
4.
Hello?
Yeah.
And
What are we doing now?
you were all awoken
Oh.
by all your doors slamming open.
Oh,
And all the monks busily working within the monastery.
Oh.
Whether they be moving around, shifting things, just simply praying, keeping things in order. You hear like above, just like a few of them just all in tandem, just like yeah, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. Just like like karate, martial arts
ah.
kind of noises.
Right.
I would have already been awake for that.
Yes, but for those who aren't robots, for those who aren't mechanical, you would have awoken to that sound as well. Yeah.
Was that you, Blast?
Are they doing just like drills or like morning?
Just sounds like they're
exercises and shit?
practicing.
Sure. Can I go and join?
You may walk up the stairs. Upon you walking up the stairs,
I am joining them.
you
jump on
also walk up the stairs.
No, I mean as in like when they would have just started.
What do you mean just started?
He would
I'm
have
assuming
been
they've
there
done it.
ASAP.
They've been doing it for a while now.
Alright, yeah. You're already up there, but you did walk up the stairs at one point.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
And then Blast proceeds to then walk up these stairs and find them as well. For the sake of this, since it is now the day. The old global illumination.
Yeah.
Global. Why are you giggling like that?
No reason.
She wants to jump.
Fight!
Fucking dies.
I can't spell the ball! No. Seeing as we're not really doing anything, I'm gonna sit here and play my dang loop. I carried it this far. I'm gonna play it.
It's like the first time you've touched it.
Just playing your loot like a looty loot.
Yeah.
You
Looty loot like-
loopy looper.
Alrighty, you Impact just You know, like you're just doing going through
Doing the
martial arts
things.
things. Yeah. Blast, you notice this. You get a bit intimidated at first.
I'm more curious, and I start trying to replicate what Impact is doing.
Roll me acrobatics. You do not. You look like, let's say, you pretty much look like a salmon, right? That's like, you know how like salmon can like jump upstream and you're like, whoa, that's amazing. You look like one that's just jumped upstream out of the water and then is proceeding to die.
Thank you. Just what I'd hoped for.
Don't thank me, thank your ability. Your excellent martial arts skills.
My excellent Nat 1 capabilities.
Yes.
I was gonna say, did you punch yourself in the face though?
I wish.
So, with you guys all doing your own thing, Ashgrove, what are you doing?
I mean, once he finally gets up, he's just gonna walk out, like see everyone doing their own thing, and just go sit down in the corner.
You sit in the corner. Whew.
I'm immediately sniffing you out, like, fine, like, where the fuck are those berries? And the cat, where's the big kitty?
Always
yeah.
hungry, little frog. Just reach into my cloak pocket, pull out some berries, and hand them to Blast.
I greedily take them.
I don't know how you can eat so many of these.
You feel very nourished.
Damn right.
Blast, you feel very, very full to the brim after eating only one berry.
I proceeded to eat
Oh.
more than one.
You feel happy with that. You're very, very happy with yourself. Yeah, you guys just sort of in the monastery. As you guys are sort of walking along, in the monastery, one of the monks comes down. This monk is very clearly Nefer. He lands. Just looks at you and just goes, I believe Asherah had a job for you all.
Yes, of course.
Head on to her chamber.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
And he then like up back to the monastery. Back within the monastery he goes.
Oh wait, where was her chamber? Fuck.
It was what?
Where's her chamber?
It's upstairs, isn't it?
No.
We're doomed.
Buddy, come back.
You explored all of upstairs.
Buddy,
You do
come
have to
back.
go upstairs
Ah.
to get to her chamber.
Okay. I'm assuming that's where we were blocked off from before?
No,
No?
you weren't blocked off anywhere. Were you blocked off somewhere upstairs?
Because the guy was standing
Oh, right.
there.
Yeah, no, he was just standing there because he was like leading you to the shrine thing. He wasn't necessarily blocking you off. He was just.
Yeah.
There is no more up.
So yes, you can just go there and then go into the training area and then onwards.
Okay, someone else lead.
Where was this training area?
It was.
He's just making stuff up now.
here.
Oh fuck. I can go through walls.
Yum.
Turn on global illumination because it's
Aha.
well.
We did it. We found it, boys, through the power of ethereal transportation.
With the power.
I'm
of
still
the
lost. Help.
It is. I'll just... Everyone's going. I'm just gonna drag you all up.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to go about it.
Everyone's indoctrinated.
So, you guys go onwards. Go across the bridges. Up to, if you notice the center of the thing, up to about up here. You reach a dwelling. ignore it and just keep going.
Oh, okay.
And you walk into that one. Looks very quiet, large, and extravagant.
Ah, I'm
Up
falling.
and away.
Ah.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Oh God.
We're going quite far.
I don't
Alright.
feel sorry.
Ah!
Alright, and
why is there a hole in the floor?
I don't know what order you guys are going in, but you guys walk into what appears to be a chamber where there is very, very clearly a hole in the floor.
I take a good nice step
A
around
weird
that.
star thing over there.
That is a shrine.
No,
Weird
it's a
star
star.
They have a lot of shrines here.
But there is, in fact, an Aarakocra sleeping on a mattress. He is actually under the stairs. Over here.
It's homeless.
It's a homeless.
A home.
There again is the life-sized wooden statue of the Tabaxi. It stands opposite the door, and there are flowers and offerings all at the base of its feet. Again, very old, and very touched. This one as well.
Do the flowers look fresh?
No.
I'm still tempted to eat them.
Okay, eat them.
I'm not going to. No, I know better.
All right. You don't eat them.
Do you really?
I'm still tempted to. I didn't say I'm gonna. I said I'm tempted.
Are we going further up as well? Because
You guys are in control of that. But as you walk in, you all look at that statue, and you all immediately come to the realization that is Ubtao in Tabaxi form. You now come to the realization after having looked at the shrine, you go, wait a second. I know deities enough.
There's your tail.
I'ma touch it.
Even Ush does, then that's saying something.
I'ma touch it.
You touch it.
Visible disappointment.
Aw.
There is a very faded floral design on the walls, and there's somewhat jarringly mathematical symbols scattered across these walls. As well as clearly a section of the floor has collapsed.
Clearly.
Very, very clearly, a section of the floor has collapsed. Which appears to plunge about 200 feet down to rocks.
Not a problem for flying people.
Which you would also then assume.
Aw.
That after eating those rocks, you'd then roll the further 300 feet down to the ground.
Oh boy.
That's a no from me. I'm
Free.
gonna wake him up.
You,
Uh-oh.
how are you waking him up?
Oh.
So no, I can't touch him.
So then how are you?
Scream at the top of your lungs.
Yeah, I just kind of go, ah! Ah! Get up!
You just yell at him?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, the DC roll is so low that he could definitely make it. Okay, I'm gonna like slap him.
No, that he isn't
Oh.
over there. He's under the stairs. I just needed to have like a.
Oh.
You know what? For the sake of it, I'll put him over here since that I guess would work for under the stairs.
Yep.
If you want to wake him up, you can. I
pluck
guess.
I pluck a feather.
You pluck a feather.
You
Alright.
dirty little.
Just like a
Wake up!
immediately just a brink and a wake up. Just immediately turn just. What the hell are you? What? Give me my damn feather. And he like pulls it out of your hand. What are you rat bastards doing here anyway?
Hello. Good morning.
Looking for a shower.
Yes.
Sure.
Ah, you're looking for Ashura. Yeah, figures as much. She always wants weirdos.
Wow. Oh,
Excuse me. And he gets up and he burps and he walks over to the edge here and he just pisses straight off the edge.
Nice.
Blah.
yeah.
He's like stretching while he's doing it, but like he's stretching his arms like behind his head, he's yawning, but like his wings are also like stretching out.
Yeah. Majestic.
It's just.
I guess we are the weird ones here. Seeing as none of us
So what do you
things.
want to see?
Unnatural.
True.
He's not nude, he's wearing
More about
pants.
the city.
He just dropped him for the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
That feathery butt.
Bird butt cheeks.
Yeah. What are we
You
going
see, you do see feathery butt cheeks.
But I'm not paying attention to the butt cheeks. I'm actually paying attention to the wings.
I like that, you're like, but I'm not paying attention to it.
Nah, who's just checking that out?
It is a very big. He is considerably larger.
Fine feathery
He
hide.
is considerably larger than every other Aarakocra you have seen.
That's a strange man. Alright, so, what are we doing? Because I don't know. My character... I don't know. I'm a fucking frog. I'm basically your pet.
But you're the best pet because you have a gun.
Wow.
Yes. But we're here to see the that
Alright,
one.
How do we get to Ashra?
Upstairs? Do we need Pissy Mc...
And I am
Drop down.
God. I can't just tell you. You do have to work things.
Yeah. Well,
No, I want you
Assuming
to
this dude
guide
is-
me through holding my hand.
assuming
God.
this dude is done with his piss.
Yep. He turns around.
Yep.
It's yellow. Zzz.
How do we find Ashra?
Friend, if you're done, are you taking us upstairs to see Ashra?
Nope.
No? You don't care what we do. We can go upstairs.
Yep.
Alright, see ya.
Just don't do anything stupid.
Define stupid.
You let the frog go first.
Already walking.
Yeah, we've already fucked up. Alright, see ya.
You see him like walk over to his mattress back under the bed, and he just like puts his wings over himself again and just goes back to sleep.
Keep back my feather.
You hear him like as he's gone. So he's just, as he's like curling back into a ball.
Well, okay. Up and away.
Yeah, you guys go hop, hop and away.
Hop, hop. Hep. Hop, 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 hop.
Hup, ho.
Ho!
Hey!
Ho!
Hey, oh.
Yeah, so you guys sort of walk up
Behold,
into the
the
door.
hallway.
The door is closed.
Never mind.
It's
If
not
there
gonna
is a
fucking
doorway
work.
there, do not assume that it is open.
Okay,
I
Assume
grab
that
him
it is
and I
closed.
push him through the door.
Impact. Get up. Fuck it.
The way you said that had a silent fun.
Alright, I try to push open the door.
What?
You gotta
What?
push open the door.
Yeah.
It is locked.
I
I'm
knock.
gonna.
Knock.
Everybody knocks. It just sounds like a.
You knock and you hear. Yes. You may enter.
Hello.
Ah.
Get in there, frog.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She
Uh-oh.
is sat at her desk,
Oh god.
scribbling.
Stand here in front of the door. Hello, bud. Wait. It's probably insulting.
Hello, bud. Wait a minute.
Hey,
She
birdie.
glares at you.
I didn't mean to.
She
Who's
glares at you and
accent?
says, "That's an awful lot coming from a filthy tree dweller."
Thank you.
And then she proceeds to smile in a joking manner.
You're so funny.
He's so funny.
You did call me a bird.
Well, I'm not wrong. I would have shut up.
Stop. You're the bard. You're meant to be the good with the.
I'm over here now. Somebody else step in.
You had some tasks for us to do.
Yes, I did. Ying Matona downstairs. He is currently in charge of our military. And he's looking for someone to test the new recruits.
Test
if you
the new
could-
recruit?
He will take you to the barracks and you can, well, teach his new recruits.
Do some sparring. All right.
I can teach him how to take a bullet.
You're not
Oh my god.
guns.
Yeah,
Here, dodge this.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a bullet.
Upon completion, you will be rewarded most handsomely.
Ew.
Yep.
Done.
Go.
Thank you. We would have passed through the barracks to get here, wouldn't we?
You did walk past it.
Okay, cool. Head on down there.
But you cannot fast travel while there are enemies nearby.
Was there anything else aside from? Oh, this is asking. Is there anything else aside from the sparring that you wanted to do?
Absolutely not.
No, just the sparring. Okay.
Okay.
And if you could be so kind,
Sure.
please go on the way out.
Yes, ma'am.
Yum.
Yeah.
Ah!
I make sure that I'm like the last one to leave.
Barry.
As I'm leaving.
And,
Sorry about the insensitive comment. Get back. Sorry. Run away. Ah!
Before I leave, I'm gonna actually turn to her and ask, like, is anyone offered to reclaim the city?
Not drag your tokens all the way up there, please.
Can anyone hear me?
You aren't there.
yes.
Hello.
You aren't there at all, and yes, we can.
Hello.
Okay, because I think my stream got disconnected because I think my network just derped out.
Oh no.
Derp,
Yep, yeah, it did.
derp, derpity, derp.
Aw.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
I.
What? You are most certainly not over there. You are still downstairs. Unless you run like lightning, you are not over there.
I just crashed.
Uh-oh.
Continuing. Going. Yeah.
Oh, he gives time for me to ask my question in the shower.
Yeah, what are you asking?
Has anyone offered to reclaim the city?
I'm in the hole.
The city of Omu.
No, I'm not.
Wait, where'd you guys go?
I mean, where'd we go?
Only-
We're in the same level.
Only the
Alright.
most strongest of warriors will survive.
If I do this, I'll remember Ush.
If you wish, we can send you with an army, but it will take several months to prepare. We simply don't have the number of forces, and last time we fought this war, many died.
I will better myself first.
You most certainly are capable of coming back here. And I do largely recommend it. Now please, do train these new recruits.
I promise I will restore your city.
It is greatly appreciated. I thank you.
And she bows and places the hand across her heart, and the wingspan goes up.
I'll give her a bound on the way out. Great people should never be forced to live in hovels.
Absolutely not.
And then she closes the door, and you can hear like the sounds of her footsteps walking back to the desk.
Whoops.
Heading on down.
All right, you guys head on downstairs, and as you guys head on downstairs, you're walking past you.
Continue on past him.
For good measure, as I go past him, I pluck a feather and fucking bolt.
Oh my god.
Out the door.
Roll a sleight of hand into an acrobatics. Into an athletics, actually, because you're bolting.
Sleight of hand. Ooh. And in athletics. It's kind of an oof.
Didn't get anything.
Really?
Nope.
Oh. Roll a 20 for sleight of hand, which is a 15 plus a 5, and then I've got a 13 for athletics. I need to restart I'm reconnected.
Yeah, I know. I can see them in the stream. So
Yeah.
I'm actually fine with this. But yeah, just relog. Yeah. So you pluck a feather, and as soon as you pluck a feather, just immediately in front of you stands this large, green, winged Aracock with his wings spread as wide as they go.
Look down in sadness, and I hold the feather up to him.
What's your AC?
Damn it! 17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna want the moment.
Oh no.
Find the friend.
Momento.
What did you say it was?
17.
17. So like, as you hold out the feather, you just see one of his legs raise slowly and just and slash across your face. You take 6 piercing.
Ouchie.
Slashing, sorry, not piercing, slashing.
Okay, he touched me, so.
I think he more just sliced
You
you.
know, he with his talons, his skin didn't actually come in contact with you.
Fair call, fair call.
It was that precise that it did not.
Why do I feel like you rolled a net 20?
No,
These people
he didn't.
probably eat you for
Close to.
breakfast.
But he didn't move at all. Like literally, only his leg raised and just straight, and his leg like was right back where it sat originally, before it even slashed at you.
Good thing I have so much health. Just, ow. Sorry.
What the hell is it you people want here?
Charles.
You're not doing a good job at getting them.
Going to be training some of the recruits.
You mean to say you're gonna be training some of my recruits?
Yeah.
Sure. That's what we've been told to do.
Whose authority?
Ashara.
Lady upstairs.
You probably think you're just gonna kick their asses.
Nope.
You're in for a shot.
I've seen your people. They are strong.
We're all about precision, whereas others are about brute force.
Glaring.
Follow me. And he just walks on.
Alright, let's go.
He falls to the barracks, which is the martial training area.
The sudden disappearance of a spider and representation of a dirty old man.
as you guys approach, there are no longer the monks training there, but 3 what appear to be. They appear to be fairly well structured, Aarakocra, but feeble-ish as well. Feeble in their stances, you can say.
I don't believe that shit for 1 second.
Damn, we lost viewers.
Yeah, we did because the
Yeah,
whole
we
thing
went from
fucking
like
crashed.
we went from like 9 to 2.
We actually had 11. Now we have 2.
Yeah, we were jumping around. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So they're the 3 standing there in front of you. So we just These are my men. I dare you to take them on.
Okay.
Weapons or no weapons?
You think us Aarakocra fight with weapons?
Not a clue. That's why we asked, right?
Have you
Just
seen
rolls his eyes and looks at the
a
spear.
weapon?
I'm just gonna put my weapon on, like, put my spear against the wall.
I have claws. This isn't fair.
He
If I
steps
punch
back.
them, I'll heal them.
He goes, "Do you mind?" As he looks to Ashgrove and Ush to step back. We got us some fresh meat.
Oh, I don't want to play this game.
These 2 Aarakocra step back and push this one forward. The green feathered glares even further at you, Ashgrove. It's a fair sparring match. No interference. No nothing.
Okay.
Go kick his ass, Impact.
Impact.
Roll initiative.
Is that for all of us, or?
No, just me, I guess.
I mean, if you're being combatant, sure. If you're not, no.
Sitting
No.
here watching. I'm eating my little froggy popcorn.
Are they doing 1v1s right now?
Nice.
The 2 of them stepped back while this one went forward.
Yeah.
Alright. Impact.
Aw. Is he not gonna step up forward to meet me? In the center of the room?
No.
Nah, he's a little bitch.
No, he isn't. The
What an
sparring's
asshole.
already begun.
What a fucking
Like-
asshole.
Literally, they both of them stepped back and he got into position.
He didn't move shit. Alright,
We
whatever.
assumed the
No,
position.
he got into
Take him.
stance.
Go Impact with your triple hit.
We got this.
Wait,
Pimp
what, am
slip.
I actually still at the disadvantage? I don't know.
On attacks.
No, it's not. Okay. never mind.
Attacks.
Because we're at 2.
Attacks.
Just skills.
Just skills. And
Skills and speed is hard.
Yep.
Speed is hard battle.
Disadvantage on ability checks. Yeah, so it's skills.
You just punching him once.
Nope. I'm going to flurry of blows him
Okay.
and do another 2, is it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Do another 2 smacks. And make him roll a dex. Or be knocked prone.
Make him roll a dex or be knocked prone.
Save is 13.
Just like a full-on, just you literally you hear as all 3 of your punches just like he just stands there, motionless.
Where's too much?
Alright, whatever.
Rest in fucking pieces, Impact.
It's cool, man. I'll bring you back.
He giggles a little bit.
Oh, I really don't care for the fluff at the moment.
And slices. Completely miss it. Just comes straight down like he raises his leg and just right into the floorboard next to you. And he's like, huh, didn't mean to do that.
And just, look at you.
And you see,
Cocky little shit.
you just see Ying he just sort of glares towards him. Okay.
Really? He only gets the one attack?
Yeah, they're only base arrow.
I thought they had them all. I don't know, never mind. Alright. Alright, I'll just do 2 unarmed again.
Alright.
So there's the action and bonus action.
Bang bang. Just straight into his chest. He like stands still for a moment and then just drops.
So these are all non-lethal, of course.
I mean, yeah, I figured. He just drops unconscious.
Aw.
2 Aarakocra behind just drag him back.
Anyone else?
You just hear Ying giggle.
This is turning to our peeps. Be like, anyone else want to give a go?
I have a -2 in strength. My unarmed strikes are fucking abysmal.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
A -1 in strength. I will do no damage if I punch them.
Yeah, you go. It's a bit unfair to give a metal man who's clearly trained in the martial arts up against my men. Perhaps you would like to cast your abilities. And he points straight to you, Ush.
Uh-oh. I fucking kill them, Ush.
Stand here. Stand back in the corner.
Alright, buddy, you got this.
Oh, lean against my spear.
Alright, he's gone. Impact as well. Roll me initiative, Ush.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
You immediately see him jump and fly 20 feet into the air. It's straight. And he's up. Oosh.
I'll pull a javelin, turn it to the blunt end, and then huck it out.
You immediately hear Ying go, "No weapons! Put it down!"
Toss it to the side. Hold the ready to action as soon as he comes at me. Fucking clash with him.
Alrighty. You hear from above just as he comes down. He comes in like talons first.
I need to make an unarmed fucking thing.
Comes down and immediately just with like one foot with one leg extended and the other one sort of like knocked behind, just slams all 4 of his talons just into your chest. The 13 slashing. He's no longer flying. As you come down, as he comes down, you like, and just straight over his head. He just like dodges down. This is your turn.
Not my heavy suit. Actually, I will break into range.
Okay. gonna start raging? Alrighty.
I'm just gonna try and fucking shoulder this guy, 'cause even if I hit him, it's only gonna do 4 damage.
Alrighty.
Bite him. He's using his claws against you. Fuck him.
That is true.
You can bite, yes.
So, I can actually punch him and bonus action bite him. So, first one, I'm just gonna do a reckless.
Alrighty. Right into his chest.
As it just like go for the bite, not trying to dig teeth in, but grab like onto a joint and then tug it where it like gets his attention.
You like immediately dig in, and then as soon as you dig in, he just like he twitches a bit and just falls completely limp. Final Aarakocra walks up, drags him back, and then walks back again. You can just go, come on, one another. It's just like, step up, man, come on. And he's pointing directly just at the final Aarakocra. His point's just like, I don't know if I want to do this.
Be scary, man.
I don't want to get beat up.
Fucking the 10 man who fucking bitch slapped the first one, and then the big ass dude just gets liced in the chest, turns around and fists and bites his friend.
So yeah, he steps forward. Ush, you maintaining?
I'll look back to Ashgrove and the others like, if they want to go for.
No.
I already
No,
can't
no,
beat
no.
anything in fist to fist.
Well, alright. Looks like it's just going to be him. roll another initiative.
Keeping the fucking rage.
Straight into the air again. Luke.
I ready a reckless when he comes down to fucking fist him and bite him.
Alrighty. He dives in, foot first, again. Dive in and slides past you into the gap there. Ying like picks him up and just like, as in just picks him up with the one hand and just throws him back. So he's just, focus on your skills. Don't make me make you regret it.
And with this, Ush shows no fucking mercy like any opponent would and just goes in on this poor bastard.
Give me a punch and a bite roll.
No. Oh, luckily.
Straight to the chest. Is that a reckless on a frenzy? On the bite?
Oh shit, I haven't even been accounting my rage for the fist.
Better count it in.
Yeah, so that would be a 7.
And then you go down to snap at a bite, and you miss him with like the edge of your teeth as he's like crawling. He's like, no, 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 no!
No, 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 no!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit.
Just wait for him to get up.
Alrighty. he stands up, like ready to just punch you again. You're gonna just thwack him in the nose with your fist.
Boop him hard.
Pretty fucking... fucking reckless, this motherfucker. Oh my god, Ush spares no one.
Just
Oh, fuck.
straight
That
over his
actually
head.
might-
He actually nimbly dodges out of the way of that one. Alright, Oosh, your turn.
Fucking follow up the other fist. Oh god, and then just fucking go to chomp down on this man. Oh, he's down before you.
As you chomp, like as you punch, he just falls unconscious. Immediately.
Yeah, the jaw just starts opening and stop just as I see him falling down.
And he just falls there. You see Ying, like, walk forward, grab the body, throw it into the corner,
Oh,
stand
God.
forward, and just go. Alright, you might have beaten my men.
Oh shit.
Let's give a test. Just how strong are you against me? And he like urges everyone to join in.
Oh god.
I'm happy to have my little froggy.
Everyone roll initiative, don't move from where you were.
No.
Starting the encounter.
Whoops.
Just roll initiative.
Initiative.
Too big in here for a cat.
Get it?
Do it.
KJ will never not love the kitty reference.
Love it.
The kitty.
It is the most adorable shit ever.
He's hiding it from me, I know.
He is, man. He is.
With a dirty lie.
You will find it.
Get the highest initiative with a 14.
Hey, I tried.
I roll like
Oh,
hell.
That is actually
rolls just from every.
his thing is actually incorrect.
What do you mean?
Oh, hang on. Oh, I haven't got it selected. There it is.
Now I have to make an unarmed.
It's fucking
He rolls
terrifying.
initiative with advantage.
I have to make an unarmed strike attack now. Fuck.
Yeah.
And I have.
Ush's unarmed strike raging is 7 damage flat.
It's a one. It's just what, my strength modifier, and that's it.
Yeah, it literally is just your strength mod, yeah. And you're not proficient with an arm, so you don't have proficiency with
Exactly.
I literally punch almost as hard as a fucking longsword.
I don't actually do damage.
You don't do negative.
So I do
But-
what? No damage or
Do
one?
if your modifier is negative
do
1 or less, you deal 0 damage.
I literally can do nothing in this fight.
Yeah.
Slap him. Slap
I'll
him
grapple
hard.
him, and
You
then
can give wise
Touch
words
him.
of encouragement.
yeah, I'll just grapple him. Now.
I'm dead serious, just touch him.
Right. You see his wings fully extend. Just glare, like, stares right into your eyes, Oosh. And you just see him raise his foot, just his left foot, and you just, that's just a
Not deterred by this at all. I'm actually more excited to fight someone worthy.
Take 16 slashing damage.
Ooh,
Oh,
Note you are raging.
cut that down.
And then you see his wings begin to flap, just a everyone
Fucking amazed they're getting
make a
over
strength
16.
save.
Oh, fuck.
It's a good thing I have advantage on that.
Oh, good thing I rolled okay.
Literally everyone, yeah.
It's like, wow, this normally works.
Hey, what am I doing?
Here, we killed a fucking Zombrex, bitch.
Trigger,
Sombrex.
would you like to roll me strength saves?
Sorry.
Yeah, no, my strength is
I mean, they're already against the wall.
Oh,
Charita, Ashgrove,
yeah.
you are prone. Ush, you are pushed 5 feet.
Yeah.
You are not prone.
Fucking Godzilla versus Godzilla.
Impact and blast. You're pushed against the wall, but you aren't forced prone.
Right.
To see their lips opening. Ah!
Alrighty. Ashgrove.
Alright. My bonus action. Shift into Tanaka's form.
Alrighty.
Then half moved, stand up,
Yeah.
and go attack him. I'm just gonna
Oh, okay.
just over here. One light attack, 2 claw attacks.
Chomp completely whiffs past his center, and you claw at him with both hands, just as you claw at the air. He just turns to you. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Blast.
I like. Okay, I'm just. Yeah. Oh, character's not moving. Yeah! Yeah! And I can't really do anything, so I start like slapping him and trying to grapple him, just trying to rub myself all over him.
Stick your finger in his eye.
Alrighty, grapple. Roll me a strength or athletics.
Right! Ah, I actually die.
Well, let me just roll his.
In case he rolls a nat 1 and still beats it.
Yeah. So like you go out to grab, just poof, straight down with the elbow. You are now prone.
I rolled. Why do I have to roll nat 1 so the fucking time?
He rolled a nat 20, so I was gonna make it that he does something to you.
Son of a bitch. Oh, it's perfect.
Alright. Is that all?
Oh, I could still use the remaining half of my action to get up, can't I?
Oh, have you moved?
Yeah, because I still have half of it, I'm pretty sure. And you move
Um,
get 10
yeah.
feet.
Sure.
Yeah. I get back up. I'm not prone. Visibly sad. Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Alrighty. Impact.
Alright, is he actually on the ground?
Who?
The dude.
Yeah, he's standing there.
Alright. Look at them.
Alright.
He'll be like, Hava! Oh shit. And spend a key point. Do my flurry of blows again.
You cut it out.
Did flurry of blows.
Another. 2 of those. God damn!
Another.
Was it another one?
Another.
No. Where is the thing? And Sure. Let's make him try to get knocked prone. Do a dex save.
Alright.
What is the save?
13.
13. He is not prone.
Alright. Pretty fucking beat up though.
So your first
Maybe he has
punch
crashed
comes in.
again.
Your first punch comes in, and it hits right into his chest. He immediately slashes back at you for 5 slashing.
It's fine.
You then poof poof and hit him again with both of your punches. He is still standing.
That is fine.
Unless you had something else to do.
That's it.
Oosh. My man.
My man.
Going in.
That's sick advantage.
We are. Double team. Just fucking getting around behind this man. Fucking impressive warrior, but his arrogance will be his undoing.
Alright.
Fucking.
Your fist comes right into his back, and as you do that, just right across the center of your body. You take 6 slashing damage. And then your bite just completely whiffs.
It's got like some dumb riposting thing.
Snap.
Obviously.
Counter attack, baby.
Oh, it's just counter helixing.
Just spins. Is that all?
Come on, Charita, you can go punch him.
Alrighty.
We'll kick him in the
Charita.
shins.
Doing it.
Quick, advantage with the raptor.
I get up.
Ah, fuck. She moves too slow. She can't get
No.
advantage.
She actually can't get next to him.
No. Can I wave at
Yes,
him
you
from a
can.
distance and be
Speed
like,
is
magic use a bitch?
I just sing.
Alright. Also, Jesse, you might want to hit like F11, so it's just your browser. I'm only now noticing this.
Yeah, my thing did crash.
Yeah, that's alright. It's funny because now after the crash, you're back to 7 viewers. You've actually gone up.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Nice. So yeah, so are you just standing up, Charita?
Yeah, I just get up and just glare at him because I can't do anything.
Oh, that's funny.
I'd put clouded daggers on you if I could.
So yep, you just stand up. You're no longer prone.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ing Matona.
Oh no.
Totally could have done a cheeky vicious mockery with that.
Hakuna Matata.
Did you actually have vicious mockery?
No.
Oh.
And you hear just a raise of the leg, and then with 3 swipes from his one leg on impact, blast, and ash growth in that order.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. You're doing the Chung Li move forward.
Da, 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 da.
Like whiffs against impact, just over blast, and then just slams his foot into the side of the little raptor.
On it.
You take 8 slashing damage. Ash growth. Just hear him go, I've had enough of this.
Uh-oh.
Stop.
As he flies up to about 10 feet, everyone make a strength.
Oh no. I hate strength saves.
Oh!
Would that have provoked an
No.
opportunity attack?
No, because him flapping his wings for the strength save is before he flies up.
Alright, fine. This guy's just a sore loser.
You'll see in a second. You will see in a second. All right.
He's an
Um,
arrogant, sassy
okay.
pants.
Charita,
Yeah.
you are prone.
Oh, I did so well.
Everyone else, you are pushed back 5 feet.
Of course.
Great! I'm
But
right where I'm at.
you aren't, you aren't prone or anything. He is now 10 feet in the air. That is a disengage.
Ah, okay.
Alrighty. Ashgrove.
Fucking impressed this man's been beating 18
Yeah.
all the time. But then again, he's fucking way above us.
Pretty high challenge rating.
Been beaten what, 18 to hit. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, Ashgrove, you changing back into your ashy form?
You filthy
Dirty
fuck.
hobo form.
Hello?
Rosie, you there?
Unmute yourself!
I turn back into a dirty old man, bonus action.
Alrighty.
And then I will cast Earthbind.
Alrighty.
Have him make a strength save for me.
Ooh.
DC 14.
DC 14. Ooh! He doesn't make it.
Oh.
13.
Oh. Oh, does he not get upset over
Uh,
magic?
his flying speed is reduced to 0, and since he's airborne, he descends back to the ground.
He was only 10 feet in the air, so does it state to take force?
No,
damage?
it states that one creature descends safely to the ground.
Okay, then yeah, because I was going to say if it like
take any
forcibly
damage from
pulls.
falling, but it
Yeah.
prevents them from flying.
All right, so he's pulled to the ground, back to ground level.
Yeah, back to ground.
Alrighty, he's back on ground level.
I doubt he's happy about that.
You just hear him just, very impressive using magic. If only your
It is my
compatriots had a
strong
thought. Alright, is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Blast.
Bam! Jump on his back.
The jump on his back.
That's all I can do. I can just try to grapple him.
Or enough of it.
Yeah, he's definitely beaten me. I can't do anything. I punch him, I did 0 damage.
Yep. He saves.
You took away the Grungslinger's gun.
You just see him just immediately just whip around as he just dodges you trying to jump onto his back.
Fuck! Alright, I can't really do anything else there then. Rip me. Useless without my weapons. Alright, that's my turn.
Impact.
Walk back out. Alright, do you want to continue this fight there?
So what you're saying to him?
Yeah, I'm just like, do you want to continue the sparring?
Bring it.
Oh boy.
Alright. Just give him some regular old things.
They both just like You punch just both sides of his head as he just dodges side to side.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
But 18.
He beats 18.
You're trying to give him a good old left, right, good night.
Easy to hide. Alright, is that it?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oosh.
I will give you everything.
Your fists and your teeth skim past him.
Saucy boy.
Is that it? Alrighty, Charita, you are prone.
I get back up.
I get knocked out.
You gotta keep knocking me down. There's nothing I can cast that won't be a butt.
That would be a butt.
I am going to flip him the birdie and
He flips you his birdie.
I can't tell this.
Which is just him showing
Sneaky
himself.
deal.
Yeah. And because no one said I couldn't, and because he made a good point, let's do this. Be good, be good. Aw, good enough. For Ush.
Oosh, you receive 9 points of healing.
Be invigorated.
Hey.
Armor heals you again.
That basically turns into 18 points for me with rage.
Yay.
Maximizing profit.
Alright.
Yeah, which is rage, yeah.
Everything you heal me with is counts as
Yeah,
double.
yeah, you get the resistance. Unless it's from a non-bludgeoning or piercing, but he doesn't have.
Yeah, this is literally a sparring match. It's all we have.
Yeah.
God
Alrighty,
dang.
is that all, Sheree?
Yeah, I'm just here. Just because I need to move a little bit, I guess. But hey,
Alright.
positions. Yep. Can't see me behind a big metal man.
He is going to talon you, Oosh, Impact, and Blast in that order.
Decimation. Crit.
Misses against Oosh and Impact. Blast.
Yeah,
Oh. The first time ever.
Slashing damage.
he missed. Yay! Wait, I took 18.
18. slashing
What?
damage.
He's like, it's like kicking a puppy.
Ow!
He dodged,
Aw.
like, he missed Oosh and Impact, but...
Got mad and then kicked the puppy.
Yeah, he got mad and then, kicked the puppy.
You kick
Dude,
my
Sophie,
dog!
I don't ever want to come back here again. Fuck this place. People here are rude.
So the only one who sounds salty is you. He
Impact.
seems pretty
I can't
intense.
heal the salt.
The impact's assault.
If he was, he'd be rusty.
Oh, would it? Ew.
He'd be oxidizing
Wait,
on the
wasn't he
spot.
though? 'Cause we were on the coast.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Alrighty.
Alright. Concentrating on this spell. So I can't cast another concentration spell now. That lasts up to a minute. I think I can do that. I shillelagh my staff
Alrighty.
and just step to attack him.
Smack it!
Smack him! Smack him! Yeah!
Smack it right into his back. He He's just like, that's a good style there. I like that.
Wait, so he's not against us using our weapons?
I mean, it is a quarter staff.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, he's not against things like that.
Yeah, but I have
He
a
doesn't
fucking
want like
ray-
Not
he
like
doesn't
a
want like
brawn
yeah,
and fucking
spears,
sword.
guns, whips, and that kind of thing.
Oh my.
Staff, like this.
pull out a grenade launcher.
Sorry, it would be boop, 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 boom, because it's the tiny version. Sounds like a spud gun.
Little potato launcher. Alright, what's that? My turn?
Yeah, is that your turn, Ashko?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Blast.
Alright, yeah, same as usual. Just try to grapple him because I can't do anything. Hey!
Touch him.
Oh, yes! Come on, please! Please! Let me grapple him! Please!
You grapple him.
Yes! I'll hold on tight and
Now
I'll
check.
bite him.
Hold on, I mean, you can't bite him this turn, but yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, you could have your action surge.
Little bit of flourish. This is me biting on to try and keep my grip. Just rubbing my slime all over him. Get poisoned, you little bitch.
Alrighty. I will in fact make him a constitution.
We are the most ridiculous things ever.
Can't say.
Yeah, it's fine.
Passes.
Yeah, of course he passes. It's only DC
Yeah,
12.
no, 20.
What? Stop that 20!
Sorry.
It's okay, I got him grappled once. You have advantage on your attacks anyway, I think. I don't know.
Just start pulling feathers.
Alrighty. Impact.
So I have advantage on attack rolls?
No, he is grappled, not restrained.
Oh. Alright, never mind. Never mind.
You almost hit yourself in the head.
Good shit.
Don't. But don't. You don't, which is a good thing. And then you whiff it again right across his head.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, Oosh.
Wait, he's grappled. Get him! Get him!
Go.
Come on!
Nope. And that's all. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You missed both. Yet again.
No
He's what's
surprise
known as
there.
a dodge tank.
Yeah, 16 and a 13. Not fucking happening for days, bro.
Alrighty. Sharita.
I just saw what my unarmed strike was, so I'm gonna heal blast.
Alrighty.
Hey!
7 points of healing blast.
Oh, woo!
I got
Wait,
Alrighty.
yeah, you had 15.
what?
That's 7. There we go. It didn't put the plus in there.
Oh,
Is that
so
all
you're
true?
talking to me. Yeah, that's all I can do. That's all I want to do.
Alrighty. In the time. He pushes you off blast
No!
and is no longer grappled.
Damn it!
He says, "You're all very impressive."
Even the frog.
Especially the frog.
I managed to grapple.
Shara will be very, very happy.
Ow.
He is now a non-combatant.
Oh, cool.
Yay!
I'm assuming the rest of you all want to be a non-combatant.
Yeah, that's stand down.
Ending the encounter.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
This encounter over.
This is testing our capabilities against it.
Quite literally.
Oh, good. We made him happy. We're successful.
Huzzah!
Especially after you pulled out.
Yeah, jumped on his back, biting his little wing, but it's like, nah.
You're all very good at hand-to-hand combat, other than a few of you, but everybody has their own niche. You can visibly. Actually, you know what? Everyone roll me medicine.
Aww.
Medicine. Did you roll like a 1?
I rolled a 2.
Disadvantage
Oh.
for the exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Charita is just like, she takes one look at him, he's like pissing out blood, and she's like,
well,
he's
17.
fine.
Sorry, 7.
Wait, I'm rolling at disadvantage? I am on a...
You have 1 point of exhaustion. Yes.
Alright, well, have that. Maybe it's better than...
It can't be better.
This is true. It can't be better.
We gave him a good workout.
Yeah. So
If a bird could sweat, he might be.
all of you can't really tell the state of him at the moment. Blah.
Yeah.
He's beaten up. He got some really good self-composure that he's just not showing it at all.
But I can see it, he's pretty fucked.
Yeah, he's actually been hit pretty hard. But he still seems fairly capable of combat, however.
I give him a little froggy thumbs up.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, I think you should accompany me back to Asherah's quarters.
Okay.
Well, what about you?
Please, sure.
Your friends will be okay there?
Just leave him.
Alright.
Fuck him.
Okay.
Nice.
They need to.
They're in
rest.
so much
They'll
trouble.
need to recover. And he walks you back.
Impact will just brutalize the
Fucked up
first
the
one.
Sesame Street game.
Together so I can grab all of y'all.
Quick, run!
Scatter!
Eh.
Why did this? Damn it.
Did it
I
not
don't
grab
know.
us?
Right now.
That's because
No.
somebody.
Okay.
No.
I was like dragging, I was like, why did it not move this?
Oh no!
Ah, oh, hello, Birdie.
Go back.
Thank you.
Chorita needs to learn how to incriminate herself. Oh no, no,
Alright,
no.
so you guys walk up the stairs. He leads and he knocks on the door. And as he knocks on the door, you just go, come in. He opens the door and he just goes, we found us a fine group of soldiers. And she just simply looks up. We aren't after warriors, we're after diplomats. Well, can always be a diplomat and a war at the same time.
See Blast raises his little hand. My world's good.
Oh, buddy.
I'm sure I looks over, but then she looks straight to you. She says, we're not having another nephew. Turns back, continues scribbling, writing. Look, Nefer was one of the best warriors we had. He almost, you know, bit the dust, I'll admit. Especially when he went on the hunting party and got taken out by the Terrorfolk. But, I swear, these fine men and women will be perfect for the army. See her turn her head and whisper.
We are not getting another army. And that's
I'm
fine.
not getting their army, full stop.
I wasn't signing up.
I just follow the metal man everywhere.
He opens the door back up again. Because remember, all you guys were sort of outside in the doorway. Open doorway, but, you know, still in the doorway.
Singing in the Navy.
It sort of walks back out. He's like, well, like there's only any hope you had of getting into Omu.
Oh, what?
Walks down the stairs.
But what?
I tried.
Okay, wait. Me with my great diplomatic skills, I'm gonna go in there.
No.
Alrighty, you open the door. Looks
Open
around.
the
She's
door.
like, what do you want? Oh,
I just look her dead in the eyes and just close.
Roll
big froggy
persuasion.
puppy dog eyes. Close.
roll persuasion.
Where's my persuasion? Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Daddy ain't getting that new pair of shoes.
Oh, can I
Looks
assist
over
his
and says,
persuasion?
I understand how much you and your group wishes to get to Omu, but you will have no Arakokan assistance.
Oh.
To which I say it will be a death trap.
What if only Sam and us?
What if we only took Nefer?
What if we only took Noah?
I'm sorry. But it's just not going to happen. Now please, leave me to my studies.
Screw it, let's go to Nefer.
I pulled out the puppy dog eyes and everything.
Oh, that'd work on me.
Yeah, who's working on you? Yeah.
So yeah, now that you guys know this sort of area, I am going to
Pull you off.
Hmm. I want to go back to Firefinger.
the
Not
old
this
midway
place.
of Firefinger.
No.
What's our dear compatriot?
You guys, I take it you are leaving the elder's place for the monastery
Yes.
to go back to Nefer.
Yes.
Go back to Never.
I'm actually gonna stay behind and talk to her
Alright.
one more time. Alone.
If everyone else is moving off, Ush, I take it you knock on the door and then walk in.
La, la, la.
Yes.
Last time, I'm not sending anyone to Omu. Now what?
I don't wish to send anyone else. I just wish to ask for any possible maps. I promised you a city. I will deliver
We
it,
have no maps.
even if I learn. Very well.
We are only what we know. At the great feast, the prince and princess from Omu will be there. Feel free to discuss with them what you would like. Now please, for the last time, leave me to my studies.
Apologies.
At least you tried.
Gold star.
She turns back around. She just keeps on scribbling.
She pulls out a little golden sticker from her desk and on Ush's chest.
Gold star for trying!
Hey, a map would be a map. That would be better than nothing.
Alright, so you guys get back to the monastery. You walk through the martial training area to where there are 3 unconscious Aarakocra still against the wall. As you go down the stairs and actually walk up the like the elders building, past the hole, you actually notice that there is no Ying in sight. Appears he just vanished. Even getting back to the monastery, he appears to have just gone.
Hmm.
Can I try to track him down?
Sure, you can roll me a survival.
Oh boy, I love
Was that-
survival.
Was that me saying
Apparently
like
my
I
nat
wanted...
once, however, don't like my chances
Yeah,
with
he
survival.
flew somewhere, maybe.
He just vanished into the ether.
Yeah, she was saying it.
Like, was that me saying that I wouldn't join like their army? Is that what set them off to be like, yeah, nah, fuck it, you're not getting shit?
Oh.
Alright.
The fact that they had like 50 people cold in a battle for Omu is what set them off.
And Omu was one of their races? Servants?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was just a war that they assisted in.
Oh, what, sorry?
A
War they
war they
assisted in.
assisted in?
Okay.
I suppose we should get rest until the feast, so that way we can go talk about this Omu.
It's been afternoon.
Alright, let's do some chores.
Yay!
It's about 12 or 1. You spent the majority of your morning getting beaten up. Well, beating up and then getting beaten up.
Hell.
Yeah, you get back and there is Nefa praying in the shrine. You come back to him walking out of the Dagger Chamber.
Never.
Yes. What is it you need?
Didn't go well. Almo. Hep.
For Omu. I never sent you on a chase to try and get back there. I just said if you're looking for information, you're best to ask Ashra.
Damn it.
However, Ying usually has different ideas.
Oh?
He's very set in his ways.
Let's talk to him.
I saw what he did to you. I'm surprised you still have an ass after that kicking.
No, we're fine.
You also notice now that Nefer actually, his wings are no longer bandaged. They're actually free, but they are still looking patchy slightly, but still free, still free.
So let's go find this guy. Ask him if he can tell us how to get there.
Who, Ying?
Yeah.
He's currently vanished, isn't he?
I mean, he vanished from the monastery and the like mattress under the stairs.
Damn.
But like,
I'm sure we can find him somewhere, right?
You can search the city if you'd like. Roll me an investigation. Everyone who is searching for him.
Okay.
Ush is actually going to go back to his room and
Fuck.
Whoa.
find the
Oh.
terror hide.
Do we still have
And act
disadvantage on ability checks, don't we?
Damn it.
Yes, you do. But yeah, he's doing what with the hide?
Huh.
I'm gonna take it out and lay out what I remember as the
Yep,
wings, and see if I can't start figuring out the size comparatively, like how I seen the Aarakocras to my own size, and how much I would need as I'm trying to figure out how to make their wings mine. It's the best way.
We definitely need a flying lizard.
You actually, like, you look at the wingspan that you've cut off from Terrafolk. You're actually like, I need to cut down a lot. They got big wings. Terrafolk got big wings. Aarakocra still have big wings, but not as large as Terrafolk. So you actually would need to cut down.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally spend most of my time figuring this out and literally trying to fucking bring the destiny of the flying lizard.
Has Ush noticed Blast tinkering with the schematics and stuff at all?
I mean, roll me a flat intelligence, Ush. To try and work out, like...
Yeah, like, I probably don't fully understand what the weird little fucking frog is doing.
At disadvantage as well.
Work out that the frog's actually a tinkerer.
Dude, you're like, wing, big, small, make it, what? You have no idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just like have all these things laid out and it's no fucking sense to it at
You
all.
literally just have stuff thrown around the room, you're like looking at it, you're like, wait, and then you like look at it and you go, no, that doesn't matter. You know, you sort of like run back and so that kind of stuff.
Ask the frog.
So, Charita,
Hmm?
you don't find him.
No, really?
Blah.
Yes.
You don't find him.
Fuck it.
Impact. You don't find him.
Really?
You do, however.
Oh.
You do, however, get word that he visited the old man before he left.
Of course you fucking did.
That's fine. I'm gonna go back to the rooms where I assume Ush is hanging out.
Alright, you go back to the room where Ush is hanging.
Is Ush still attempting his weird contraption?
He's still attempting to look at wings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit next to him and observe what he's trying to do.
Alrighty, you can do that.
Yeah, I don't even pay attention to Blast, like, the whole time I'm doing this, like, I'm putting as much fucking brain power, the lack thereof, as I can into this idea
build a
of
clock.
mimicking...
About like 10,
Yeah.
about like 10, 15 minutes after we do this, I'm just gonna.
What are doing?
Kind of concerned for his well-being because he's red, like he's about to have a stroke.
Yep,
Just-
yep.
I want to make these wings mine.
I can help. Need help?
What? You can... What would you know about wings?
Pull out like, my little tinkering set.
Nothing, but can learn.
Is that KJ?
Nope.
That's me. I love when Dan Minnie goes,
Okay. I wanna try to help him with this. Am I gonna have to roll wisdom with my Tinker's tools or?
you bet you are.
Boo! You better believe I don't work shit out.
You know, you're like, very difficult.
The strangest undertaking of all time.
I can work it out. Just give time.
You actually, like, halfway through, you actually burp, but, because you're a grung, you burp weirdly, and so you actually rivet.
I can figure it out.
See, yes. Spend the whole fucking time doing that and just laying it out and trying to work it out with this weird fucking
Who
grunt.
apparently knows more about crafting shit than you do.
I'm excused, man.
It's okay.
That's
I'll
it.
help you work it out.
Bleh.
So,
The dude's the guy we were sparring against. His name's Ying. Okay.
that's... I can actually tell about his full name. It was stated.
Is it Ying Matoma?
I can
That's what I heard.
As far as I'm aware, it is. It is. Ying Matoma.
Oh. One letter off. Damn.
So that is his name. So yeah, what you guys doing now?
I'm still assisting with his wing problem.
Alrighty, you keep doing it.
Yes. It's a predator prey bonding time.
Alrighty, son. Anyone else? Ashgrove. Impact. What you're doing now?
I mean, I guess probably try to go back to the old dude. Ask him
Alrighty.
where.
Going
I'd
back to
spend
the
my
old
free
one?
time praying to the lady and the daughter first.
Praying to the lady what?
The lady of the forest and the daughter of the high forest.
Oh right, I thought you were talking about the characters that you met in the togas, and I was like, what?
No.
Righto, you can do that. At the shrine in the monastery?
No, I just do it wherever I can find some, like a bit of space to be by myself.
Alrighty.
Actually, no. Not right now.
You're not going to see the old dude?
Preferably anywhere that has plants.
There's actually not a lot of place, a lot of rock stuff, but at the base of a lot of the shrines or a lot of the statues are plant matter and leaves and petals and that kind of stuff.
Gonna meditate for at least half an hour. He points back, I guess.
Yeah, you have plenty of time to do that. It rocks up, it rocks up to about 3 or so, before Nether comes down and sort of like knocks. He knocks on Blast and Ush's door. And just... Hello? Is anyone in there?
Blast or Oosh.
What's up?
Your door's getting knocked on.
Hello?
He opens the door and just sees Terrafolk hide everywhere.
We're working.
What the hell did you do?
Many horrible things.
These can't be the bastards that did.
Yep. Got them all.
And he's like looking up around the room and all the Terrafolk hide just strung up everywhere. He's like, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I don't even know who that is, and I'm like intensely.
got them all.
Good God.
Yeah.
Clearly. I'm so flabbergasted my accent changed. Oh my God.
No, this situation calls for it. Blast like leans up right next to him, doing that thing where he's trying to get his attention to come down, like right up to his ear. He leans in closer. There's this That's right, we fucking killed them all, cat. This little blasty voice going, ah, what did you do? Yeah, that's right, we fucking murdered them all.
This is like, yeah, quite a strange, interesting creature there. Never mind. And then he closes the door.
We continue working on the fucking wings.
Just
Whose door is that on?
impacts.
Hello? Come in.
He sort of like opens the door. We've had word from Ashra. She wishes to speak with you all. She demands it immediately.
Immediately? Okay.
Immediately.
Please gather the rest of your allies.
Sure.
And then flies off.
I don't
Welcome
think any of
to,
the other guys have seen
Blast the Moosh's door.
Is gonna. Alright.
I open up the door, my little froggy hands. Hello?
Just what? Looking into the room with all the hide everywhere, like. Okay, we're being summoned.
Oh. Now?
Yes, now.
Oh. Okay.
Big boy.
I go and collect everyone else as well. I'm not sure where. Trita or
I am sitting on the balcony.
Ashborough.
Yeah,
do you
where
think?
you presumably go and collect them.
Like the dust peeps.
And then you go to the place.
Oh, I love the place.
Yeah, so you go to Ashura's quarters, and you seemingly knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
You find Ying and Ashura discussing quite loudly from within the room. You can hear muffles of "To hell we will," and "If you weren't such a stubborn human being."
What?
Uh-oh.
And then you hear, "There ain't no way we gonna send armies into that place." I'm obviously adding some gangster inflections. But you hear like general, you hear general yelling of muffled arguments. The door is unlocked. You can feel it, but it is closed.
I burst into the door.
Knock. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Summon?
Grab him by the scruff. Scruff him.
You just grab me by the neck. No.
See him like rearing up, doing the arms, and then
Just pull him right back.
Nope. Whoa, what happened here?
You pull him right back.
Knock on the door.
Wait, no, I resisted acrobatics. Get out of it.
Alright.
For fuck's sake. What do you...
Alright. Roll me athletics.
Oh, okay.
Not you. You're rolling acrobatics.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
rolling
Roll athletics.
Oh, Neil at disadvantage.
To fight him.
Oh, it would... Oh.
You got a nat one anyway. Don't matter if it was disadvantage.
Yep.
Blast
Don't
you straight free of his hands.
You little shithole.
I straight into that door. Just... Summoned?
You burst in. They all immediately turn to you. All 5 people in the room.
You're summoned?
5 people in the room.
Standing in the room
Fuck. God damn it.
is Ashra, Ying, Wakanga,
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Indra Sylvain,
Oh, God.
and an unknown person.
Oh.
Yay. We're going to the place.
They
Okay.
all turn to you, and they're just like, "What in the hell?"
Hello. Summoned us.
Sorry. I tried to stop him.
Impact over the back from the door. Just, sorry.
Couldn't stop the slippery little fuck.
Is it? He's slippery. The poison.
Ying
It's a fucking.
immediately grabs you and pushes you out of the door. Slams it. Turns around and goes, "We'll have to discuss this later. For now, you can leave." And the door opens again.
I just wave. An excited wave.
Wakanga and Sylvain walk out.
Hello.
Isn't it good to see you all again?
Yes.
I can imagine Sylvain like,
Sadly.
why is the frog still following?
Who
I
are
am
you?
Wakanga, Merchant King of Port Nyanzaru. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh.
Puts out a hand like to shake it.
I'll questioningly shake this person's hand.
No matter what, and he is talking to you guys while he's like walking down the stairs. No matter what, they're disallowing me from sending you with any of their men into Omu to take down the Soulmonger.
What about without?
It'd be a death trap. You die immediately.
Woohoo! Let's go.
You don't
Maybe that's-
understand.
Nope.
I've sent 16 teams in there. One person came out.
Hmm.
And then Sylvain sort of like looks at everyone. She just,
That would be me.
Oh, I see.
1 in 16. I like those odds.
Oh God. But there's only 5 of us.
Yeah, 1 in 16.
I notice you've all clearly grown in the wake. May I ask, where is Ryle?
Yeah.
Just crush.
Ah,
Great.
take that 1 to 17.
Ah. We ruined. Thing.
If you wouldn't mind, if you would accompany us back to Port Nyanzaru. We feel your time here is completed.
Oh, okay.
What was that? I missed that entirely.
Yeah, that cut out
You
itself.
said if you would want to accompany them back to Port Nyanzaru.
I would say probably. Like we would probably like to go with you guys.
Well, I take it you aren't staying for the feast.
Hmm.
That is fine by me.
When are you guys leaving?
He looks to Sylvain. She looks at everyone.
You realize I just teleported instantaneously.
Oh.
But
Can we
that's
come
my-
back to the feast?
That's my thing.
Are you leaving immediately? Are you leaving later in the afternoon? Or
Okay, he's just. Are you kidding me? I got business to attend to in Port Nyanzaru. I run the place.
Disappeared.
alright.
Can't just disappear for a day.
We might just have to talk to Ashara. Is that okay? Ashara.
Of course. We'll be in the monastery if he needs.
Thank you.
You can't.
Cool.
Huh.
They walk onwards. I take it you guys walk back up the stairs.
Never went down them.
If you were talking to Wakanga, you would have.
Damn it. Alright, fine.
Wakanga and Sylvain walking down.
Wow. Didn't even stop to talk to us.
Can't we just
Hello.
ask Sylvain, like super, super nice, if we do go back with them, that she brings us back to the feast? Because then we can top up our goddamn supplies, come back, and still go explore without doing the walk.
Feast?
Ah!
Sadly,
No.
I cannot. I will be able to bring you back to Port Nyanzaru, to which I would be able to bring you back to Kursabal, but I would not be able to bring myself back to Nyanzaru again.
Oh,
I would not be able to do it.
that's fair. Was
My
just a thought.
greatest apologies.
No, 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 no. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Let's go have a chat with
you walk on up there.
Sure.
I follow.
Yeah. You follow. Take it you guys knock on the door.
I
Doesn't
bust
even have to
into
be on the
door.
chair.
No, you do not.
Stop.
I knock on the door.
Alright, you knock on the door. As you knock on the door, all three voices you hear just simultaneously just, what?
You summoned us.
We did before you blasted through the door.
Because it's his name. That was good.
It's my name, come on.
Well, did you still want to talk to us?
Yeah, just
We can leave the frog outside.
Hey!
let them in. It's not like they can cause any trouble.
Nope. Can't fly either.
Blast Coxie's gun.
No.
Blast.
Can't cause trouble. Can't
It's
fly.
blasting time.
Blast.
Blast that ship.
Touch. You touch it, I'll lick you.
Master, destroy it.
Okay. I assume door open, we walk in.
Yes, you do walk in.
Hmm.
And inside is Ying, Asher, and that third unknown person.
Are they also a Aarakocra?
Nope.
Okay.
Why did that handout pop up?
What handout?
The Aarakocra handout.
That is Ying.
Oh, okay, fair.
Okay.
That's how big burly boy he looked.
Oh, he's big boy.
He is the big boy.
Beat it. Squish it.
Beast of beast.
It is a human woman.
Gross.
Tis a human woman.
Side with me.
And she looks quite young.
Gross.
We summoned you so that you could meet and speak with Sylvain Mukanga and Nair. And they move to the side and they gesture to this young woman.
Nair, like the hair product? Hair product.
I mean, not spelled that
What
way,
about
but pronounced that way, yes.
Oh, it's super. Love it. No, we need better internet.
Hmm?
We need better internet.
We do.
She walks up.
She puts her hand out. Not in a handshake pattern, but like in a gesturing down kind of pattern, kind of movement. And goes,
I am Princess Moixanair.
Oh?
Hi.
Of Omu.
Oh. Hi.
No blast.
I am not subtle.
she says nothing.
Wait, what did
Like-
that say?
So Charita's high and she turns around, scoffs a little and walks back over.
Alright.
I take it. You heard our little discussion before that we were having with Wakanga and Sylvain.
But did we really?
Should you call that a discussion?
We are not here to send you into war, and nor will we send our own men. Omu is dead, and it's best to think about it as such.
And as soon as she says that, Ned just pops up and goes, "You shut your mouth!" It's immediate viciousness in her words.
Wait, was that two voices like coming from the same person, or was that two people talking?
No, that was Ashura, and then
Okay.
Nair spoke up and was like, "Damn you, woman! You are incorrect. Omo is not dead." Pretty much. And yeah.
Currently, we simply lack the strength to be able to take on anything substantial.
It's a plumber.
Given time, we could.
Sadly, we do not have time. The soulmonger drains from those who have been brought back every day. And she lifts up her sleeve and shows just this completely clean, plucked area of skin that's just veined and purple and just looks absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
I am one of those.
Yeah.
Blast. Shh. You
Nair
look gross,
looks
little buddy.
forward.
Shut up.
Nair looks forward and just says, "The soulmonger. We need it dead. We should be sending people. I don't give a damn how many die. I want my kingdom."
Well, they're already dead, aren't they?
What's your AC?
Mine?
Oh.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Boy.
Fucking
12!
It's 12?
Yeah.
Really?
Can I do like a little dive in front of him?
You cannot.
Damn it.
You are lucky. You are very lucky. An Eldritch Blast slams between everyone and hits the wall behind. You will not speak like that to me again.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you, Charita?
Oh, I'm fucking 30 or some shit. Hang on.
You're not a very
Yeah,
old
30.
man.
God.
Yeah.
You're quite a young nut.
What a young man.
No. No. I was a bit.
What's their oh?
Wait, what? Hello?
Yeah, I mean, feel free to.
Feel free to what?
Josh?
But yeah, how old is your character? How old is Charita?
30.
She's 30? This
Yeah.
princess is clearly a very, very young child.
Ah.
And she just did that. Cool! Damn!
Looks at the queen with interest.
You. Blech.
Yeah, what?
Y'all sick. Y'all sick.
Hey,
Something wrong with you.
Blast.
Yes.
Michael Wisdom, son.
Oh shit!
What?
No, I'm right.
You hear nothing.
We'll see you now, sir.
Okay,
Nothing.
okay. I'm concerned that I have failed because I rolled high. I'm concerned.
Ashura sort of like looks around. She looks at what just happened. She goes, "Perhaps we can make a deal.
Hmm?
Tomorrow on the feast, I'll be performing a dance.
I like dancing.
Dance of the Seven Winds. There we can bless you with the ability to fly.
What?
Oh.
working on that, though.
You will be able to soar through the skies like us.
Hmm.
On one deal.
Okay.
You head to here. And she slams a map on the table.
No.
She points right to a very point on the map. Let me find it.
Sorry.
Nice.
I've been lied to.
You lied to us about the map.
Oh.
Oh man, my map is good.
It's not going to load.
Yeah, my map's gonna take like 10 years to load.
Wait, you fools aren't already on the map?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
the map. We're just waiting for the other
Alright.
hexagons to fuck off.
We're watching the dots
Oh,
disappear.
right. Okay, I see. So I was like, what? You guys aren't already on the map? What?
What the hell do you mean?
Hello? Yes, we're still in sparring ring, beating shit out of Birdman.
Why the fuck did I have to make a wisdom saving? I bet I've been scryed on.
I don't know, man. Why did you?
I don't know, why did I?
Points. Right.
You fool.
Very.
Even if they're scrying on me, it's the worst possible thing they can do. It's gonna be me like chewing on random things that I walk past.
She points
Oh,
directly
Nangalore.
at
Nangalore.
This used to be a haven for us.
Okay.
And then the cranes came.
Captain crimes.
Is this Nair talking?
No, this is Azura.
Okay, okay.
And Nair's in the corner having a sook.
Having a stick.
Alright, alright.
He's pissed off. Yeah, Azura. It used to be a haven for us until the cranes came. We helped fight the army of Omu from the kingdom helped us. Attempted to fend off before the Soulmonger came for Omu and took them down. We'd fled from Nangalore, helped fight and defend for Omu, thinking that it would protect us. But it didn't. They lost. And Omu went down. So did Nangalore, and we were forced to rebuild in Kursabal. We are the last of our people on Chult. If we send you there, you must liberate it for us. Please, we beg you.
Okay.
Do you know what's there? Like, what
Yes.
specifically is there?
Cranes.
Cranes. Just fucking, like, bird cranes? This is not
Call
like,
them-
this is not, just,
Like construction cranes, they lift in heavy shit, like
They call them Iblis,
yeah.
the Oran word for death.
Oh, nice.
Cliche.
are they zombie birds? Or undead
No.
birds, I should say, in character?
They came far before the Soulmonger's grasp.
Okay. We'll deal with it.
Thank you. You'll be greatly rewarded.
Oh.
Yeah, just sort of kind of stupid outsiders.
I'm sorry I opened my mouth.
I don't see you doing nothing about it.
Now, on this map, right, can I see where Omu is?
No.
No?
Well, the question is, can you?
When we roll a perception?
I mean, no, like physically, like looking at it, can you?
No.
Because
This
if you
map-
can't, then not.
that was...
Yeah, we don't know
I
where it
can't
is.
get a cheeky peek.
No, the map that she put on the table is exactly what vision you have now.
It's the map that we have right now. That's what we know of.
Yeah, we need a small area. It's still a bit.
I imagine it's going to be in the further bottom right-hand corner or something.
Near, you know, the Valley of Dread.
Makes
Pretty good.
sense.
That's a pretty. That's a pretty good connection to make.
I mean, yeah.
And she rolls the map up and just says, Ying, you will go with them, yes?
Of course. I will guard.
Excellent.
Got them. No choice.
Help them liberate. Win us back. Our true land.
Morin pursues.
And Ying hands the rolled map to whoever's taking it. And I'm guessing you take it.
I will take it.
Alright.
Not for your blast.
As you take it and slip it down, I'm assuming the side of your leg into your bootus of holding.
You. Actually, no. I'll put it in my scroll pouch.
You put it in your scroll pouch. You put it in your
Case.
scroll
Scroll
pouch.
case.
Scroll case. You click the lid. As you click the lid, everything cuts to black, and that's the end of the session.
Amazing.
Yeah, nice.
I
Whoa!
need to make sure that KJ can actually.
Dun dun. Dun dun.
Thank you!
Dun, dun,
Or-
dun, dun.
Now to find out if that's a permanent enchant on us.
You're always in black.
We're actually, we all went blind. Permanently.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
No.
Ah!
What is
I'd like
your
to say,
issue with being 30?
Good thing I could just reckless attack.
I don't know.
everything.
I would like to say
Josh, what is your issue with
Dark
Tarita
Brown
being
and-
30?
No, I thought she was gonna get like hit with an aging spell.
Oh god no.
I was sitting there, I was like, I
Thing.
was about to say like, I was sitting there, I was just like, oh Jesus Christ, she's gonna fucking get old, like right now, in like 30 seconds.
Oh.
This bitch is powerful.
Like, instantly 100. Dead.
Yeah. She turns into Rosie Pete's thing.
Yeah, right. That makes.
I was just sitting there, I was like so fucking terrified. I was like, no, please no, Tarita, not like this.
Death by age.